come in, have a seat. Kick back and relax, cause it's that time of the week. How's your day? Was it great? Well, it'll get better with Otalku Cafe. Nostalgia, let the memories bloom. All these stories in my head are gonna make me go boom. Kick back and relax, turn the volume to the max, bob your head until you're dead. Yeah. Yeah. Kick back and relax, turn the volume to the max, bob your head until you're dead. Yeah.
Konbanwa, friends, and welcome back to Otalku Cafe. We are halfway through the winter season. Valentine's Day is over. Everyone's going Super Saiyan. Super Saiyan 4, canon or not, who knows? Ethan's back again.
Yeah! Oh! I should have came back blonde. That would have been perfect.
That would have been perfect. That would have been perfect. The title, the background, all we
Man,
got.
I'm gone for 5 weeks and I see this fucking ticker. What are we, MSNBC now?
Yep. I found out this had it. It's like, you know what? I'm going to do it. And here we are.
This is really fucking awesome.
So they can follow us while we're live.
That is so fucking cool.
Yep. The shit I pick up on Dirt Sheet, I bring it here.
That's fine and dandy. Use us as the second pig. That's fine.
Yeah. But anyway, how are you? It's been a while for you.
I've had a tumultuous 5 weeks, filled with enjoying life, suffering in life, and taking a small break from anime. There was about a 2-week stretch after when I first left the show, right after we did our premiere. I barely watched anime, and I was like, this feels good. And then the more we kept talking about it, the more I did watch stuff and keep up with what I did. And I was like, I missed the podcast. I can't be gone for that long. I can't let Chris take the number 2 spot from me. No, sir. Which thank you, Chris, for stepping in for 5 weeks. Much appreciated. You almost had to step in this week.
We will see him again soon.
Probably next week, realistically speaking. But it's the midway point, so no better opportunity to come through than halfway. Come in at halftime, as they say.
Yeah.
I'm doing good though. Otherwise, buddy, I'm doing good. Otherwise, hope you're well considering.
No, I am. We had fun while you were gone. We had Jeff Goldblum here. He might come later. Who knows?
Who knows? Who knows?
He shows up whenever he is. But like I said, we're just gonna get to it. A few news. I know you got a lot to talk about. So
boy.
We do not want to waste any of that.
I know we're on time limits now. Ugh.
No, it helps. It helps.
Ugh.
But no, it'll be fine. It won't be too bad. But real quick, playing death games to put food on the table is coming out in January 2026. Probably not going to watch that one. Certain Scientific Railgun is getting a season 4. I know Chris is very happy about that. He loves that series.
Subarashi.
Yep, Subarashi indeed. Light novel, The Kept Man of the Princess Knight. It's getting a TV anime. Do we have a synopsis for that? We do! The Dungeon City is a wicked place filled with crime, debauchery, and death. Its one shining light is Arwen, the beautiful Crimson Princess Knight. She and her brave party of adventurers descend into a dungeon at the city's center, seeking a legendary treasure with the power to rebuild the princess's fallen kingdom. Many yearn to be by her side, but that spot is already taken by Matthew, a man despised by all in town as a cowardly weakling. Fuck you! But it's cooties, so it's not me. Everyone thinks he's a scum who just spends her hard-earned money on booze, women, and gambling. No one in the city, not
Kind of
even,
you, a little bit of you,
well, a little bit, there's a little bit in there.
a little bit. Dirtbag, booze.
Not even the Princess Knight knows what I am truly capable of. Let's.
Maybe yeah, that's you there
I'm
too.
hiding my power. I'm like Sid. I just want to be in the back.
You have to watch his show now just because the MC is Matt.
We'll see. We'll think about it.
Nah.
A certain dark side's item is getting a TV anime.
Is it about a big black dick?
No. It's about in
You
Academy,
missed me.
in Academy City, where supernatural abilities are a part of everyday science. City's peace is upheld by an unseen force, the dark side. Among the covered operatives is Item, a 4-member elite unit with Riku Takisubo's tracking abilities, Frenda Sevelin's explosive expertise, Sai Kinohata's impenetrable defense, and Shizuri Mugi-ino's overwhelming power as one of the Academy City's 7 level 5 espers. They navigate the city's underbelly, taking on secret missions that never make the headlines. So, cute girls doing cute things. That's all I'm going to wrap it up.
That's totally a Starman thing.
Yep. Light novel, Even a Replica Can Fall in Love is again a TV anime. When she doesn't feel well, when there's a test, when she doesn't want to go to school, mood, I take her place. I'm her replica. I'm not meant for anything else, but that changed when I fell in love. I wear my hair up so the boy I fell for knows it's me. We skip school and promise to meet again tomorrow and every day after. I'm her replica. Everything about me is borrowed and emptied, but my heart is mine. So it's not a sci-fi, it's a supernatural. So did she do a Kagebushi no Jutsu to
Maybe.
create a shadow clone?
Man, you know how easy life would be if we could all do that.
Yeah, if you just need a break from work, just do a shadow clone. Like, hey, go now go.
Imagine, bro, you could send one person go to work, one person go get groceries, one person to go like hang out and get those life experiences. Because again, you're experiencing all of this. One person, another, one person is asleep. It's like osmosis. You're getting all of it at the same time,
Right?
And then you're just on the couch.
Yeah, I mean, I would still be productive, but
you're still hella productive. Exactly.
Yeah. Let's see. The manga Married Woman's Lips Taste Like Canned Chuhai. It's getting a TV anime.
So to me, that automatically reads a married woman's lips smells like or tastes like cheap.
Well,
booze.
I see her holding a Zero Strong can, so I guess it's gonna be like a VTuber.
It's cheap booze. Clearly, it's cheap, but she gets drunk as fuck because she's unloved, or she's horny and unloved, or she is just whatever. She hates her husband. I don't know. It's all negative connotations.
Well, let's see.
All of it is all negative connotations.
Tsuyoshi, a 22-year-old, third-year university student, spends his days juggling classes and his food delivery job with a can of Strong Zero always within reach. Living alone in a small apartment, his mundane routine takes an unexpected turn when he finds himself entangled with Yui Koriyama, a married woman he has admired since childhood. What begins as an innocent connection soon escalates into something far more intimate, blurring the lines between longing, desire, and morality.
That sounds like a show I am 100% invested in.
Yep. Set against a backdrop of quiet nights and stolen moments, this risque yet comedic tale explores the thrill and complications of illicit romance, where every encounter is both intoxicating and dangerous. Oh, this is for you.
It is 100% my fucking show.
So there you go.
Auto ad.
Yeah, I'm gonna assume that's gonna be like a summer show.
You know.
Light novel, My Status as an Assassin obviously exceeds the heroes. It's getting a TV anime for fall 2025. Oda Akira is the kind of guy who people forget is even there. His unassuming nature pays off, though, when his entire class is swept away to a fantasy world, and he slips easily into his new role as a silent assassin. Between his suspiciously high start and stat and too many details that don't fit, Akira is sure something is wrong. But digging into royal secrets is a dangerous game, and when Akira uncovers an evil scheme, he also makes a powerful enemy, the very king who brought him into this world. Dun, dun, dun. With the help of the elven spirit medium, Emilia, he can find the power to set things right and get his revenge.
That literally just sounds like a different take on. There was a show. I don't know if it's this season or a past season. I remember distinctly reading the synopsis though, and it's a kid and his entire class get isekai'd, and it's like in like line order where you get your powers, and all of his friends and all of his classmates get like really cool shit, and he's the last person in line and gets like dog shit. So he ends up getting help though from somebody to turn his dog shit powers into fucking OP shit. So it just sounds like a very different take on it.
Yep. On February 25th, we'll get news on Shield Hero Season 4.
More bad CGI!
Oh, no, I already said this is bad. I'm dropping Shield Hero for good.
I'm a completionist. I can't. If you're 4 seasons in, you got to be a completionist.
Oh, my life's too short. Boat to the Rock Season 2 is official finally. Let's go.
Woo! Ah!
Frieren.
That's the Super Saiyan. Today's the Super Saiyan episode. Whenever you get excited.
Super Saiyan episode.
Oh!
Frieren Season 2, official release year will be 2026. No idea when. And finally, Masaki Yaosa establishes new animation studio, Anime Pippin. After a 3-year hiatus, he decides to make a new animation studio. There is no official project yet, but he co-produced Ino-O, and Devilman Crybaby.
Oh, wow. So that's going to be fucking weird.
So let's see how that goes. And that is it for the news.
All right.
All right. So even it's been a while for you. So go ahead and talk, because I did 5 weeks of fucking talking. It's your turn.
You're right. And in that 5 weeks, I managed to drop 2 anime. No longer watching Okinawa Girls, and I am no longer watching Madaka. My thought process before I move on was simply, I'm struggling to watch the anime that I like as it is, and these animes aren't better than any of the other animes that I'm watching. I've built out my top 13. I've built out my top 15. I just need to drop 2. So I've built out my top 13. My top 3 already through the halfway point. Locked, solid. I think they're going to stay. And then there's play everywhere else for the most part. But I did drop 2. I was like, there's no point. I'm not getting anything from this. So Madaka and Okinawa Girls, sayonara. We'll start off with, since I only have 5 now to review by myself. Jesus, where do I even start?
Where do you start?
Where do I start? All right, I'm gonna read my list real quick. Did Chris cover Blue Miburo?
I think he did last week.
He did do last week. Sorry, I only need 1 week. He's not doing? Did he do the girl I hate in my class? I'm getting married to the girl I hate in my class.
Maybe. I will ask him while you talk.
Okay. Guild Receptionist.
Yeah, no, I was like, keep talking while you do all that.
I'm asking you, did he
I'm asking him. So.
Oh, okay.
I was like, talk about Miburo while I ask him.
Okay. Unnamed Memory, and then I'm Falling in Love with You. Anyway, I'm falling in love with you.
Well, yeah, he doesn't watch that, so that's all you.
Oh my god. Okay, well I'll start with that while we get the answers for everything else. Anyway, I'm falling in love with you. Let me get what I wrote. Jesus, and he has. Oh my god, I got a long way to go on this. Anyway, I'm falling in love with.
I say you could
with thee. I don't know how to. I mean, it's gonna be difficult to try and QuickBooks this motherfucker over 6 weeks or 5 weeks. But in any case, long story short, I guess I could summarize it like this. There is so much fucking drama. I really, really, really want Star to watch. I really want Sean to watch this fucking show. The amount of drama that is in this show for a romance is off the charts as far as I'm concerned. It is somewhat cringe, but mostly just high fucking peak drama. basically we're at the stage, right? Through
Yeah.
7 episodes, we're at the stage where we know that what's her face? Whose name I'm forgetting now. Fuck, let me God, I got so many tabs open on this thing now. I switched over to Chrome for the most part. Anyway, I'm falling in love with you. Here we go. Bang, bing, bang, boom. Mizuho. So we're at the point now where we can establish that Mizuho did not choose most of the cast, right? So she didn't go with her original crush. Am I frozen for you?
Yeah, a little bit.
But you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, I'm frozen as fuck right now. There I am. Okay,
But I can hear you.
all right, there we go. I'm moving now. So yeah, so Mizuho did not get with her childhood crush, did not get with Iru, did not get with Shogo, and we found out in the last couple episodes she did not get with Shin. Now, at this point, it's been firmly established all of the boys look at her in a more than friend way. But at least for Shogo and Iru, right? Shugo and Iru, they are choosing the, I guess you can call it the high road when it comes to a best friendship. They don't want to break up the friendship. So as much as they like her, they won't break up the friendship. They're content being by her side because they don't want to ruin the dynamic. Meanwhile, Shin is head over heels for her, as we come to find out over the previous episodes. And even throughout his entire life, he doesn't have the balls to ask her out. Because keep in mind, the show does a really good job of doing flash forwards and then going backwards in time. Again, the show is set in 2020 during COVID, the summer of COVID, where things get crazy and it's just them before, I guess, lockdown, because it makes no sense. But in any case, I digress. He tries to ask her out, but the show mostly focuses on on Mizuho and what's his face and Kizuki. And even in the flash forwards, we have not seen Kizuki. He's the one person who has not been mentioned, not been seen, not been heard from in these flash forwards. And we see Shin, even on her birthday, try to give her like a bouquet of flowers, and he decides not to. And then as they're talking, about to go on the town for just to hang out, he gets called in because he did become a doctor. His ambition was to become a doctor. He became a doctor, but he did not marry Mizuho. He still does not have Mizuho. So basically, this leaves Kizuki in firm control. But I'm very curious to see where Kizuki really is, since he hasn't been mentioned in the flash forwards. Is he dead? Is he just constantly working and never there with Mizuho? Like, what is going on from that perspective? But the buildup through this process is nothing but drama. As the boys like her, Shin wants to make her move. They all feel things. Kizuki is really like being adamant and really pushing, sometimes in a cringe way, but oftentimes, very sincerely, very pushing towards getting Mizuho to like him. Mizuho no longer sees him, at least, as a best friend. Definitely sees him as, something a little bit more, something more romantically involved. She gets nervous. She's scared to be around him, not in a crazy, creepy way, but just, those type of things. So, yeah, the drama here, high, super high. Just to categorize the last episode, oh, I will say that another thing that leads to my deduction of Kizuki is at the beginning of the episode during the flash forward after Shin leaves, Mizuho looks at the sky and asks Kizuki, like hypothetically in her mind, if he has any regrets over that summer. And then basically just she goes to people's houses and things of that nature, sleeping over because her dad is on a business trip and isn't around, so she stays with the boys or whatever. And basically the episode ends with Kizuki attempting to confess, and Mizuho's like, nope, not doing this, and she runs off to go get ice cream but forgets her wallet. And then we get the introduction, which is another interesting development. We get the introduction of Shugo's older brother, who's back from college. So he's at least got to be like 2, maybe 3 years older than Mizuho. And basically, there's a flirtatious moment between them to end the episode. So more drama, more boys, more people interested in Mizuho and her love life. It is batshit wild. What did Chris say?
He did not write back.
Fucking brilliant. Okay,
Yeah,
I guess
he busy at work. let's do the latest episodes. You'll be fine.
All right, I'm just gonna cliff notes the rest of these bitches.
Yeah.
We'll move on to Blue Me Bureau. I know he does cover that. Give me a second to come up with Blue Me Bureau. Basically, Blue Me Bureau is pretty solid at this stage. They're in a where the hell is it? Here we go. Blue Me Bureau. They're in the fighting stage where they're trying to prevent the Great Kyoto fire in their own way. Basically, it's really interesting, Matt, because Blue Me Bureau has the same principle of the bad guys trying to do the Great Kyoto fire, in more or less similar time frames when you think about it, right?
Right.
It's quite fascinating that they're basically going in line from that perspective. But basically, the Mi Bureau are trying to prevent that, and so where is the latest episode of Mi Bureau on this list? We'll go to most recent, and it's fairly short. Basically, this episode of Mi Bureau features Okita and Nishiki running to the farthest bridge, and no one's there because we have basically the two captains that are going to face Hijikata and Shinpachi, or Shinpachi and the other fucker that's with them, and basically pretty decent battles between both of their sequences, and they dispatch of their opposing samurai relatively easy. And that's really all there is about Blue Mi Bureau, but it is really solid. Mi Bureau has climbed up on my list, I'd say, and definitely at the bottom half near the mentions on principle because of the fact that they're doing what I love in anime. They're answering questions and tying strings together that bring you to where you're at in the story. If you can manage to raise questions over the course of a 24 episode show or season, and you're able to answer questions along the way and tie bows really nicely on those, I think that earns you decent praise as far as I'm concerned. So it's doing its job well from that perspective. Next, we'll go to I'm Getting Married to the Girl in Class I Hate. Basically, I don't know if Chris is reviewing.
He did talk about last week. So.
Okay. Girl in Class I Hate. Okay. Last week's was okay, so I can talk about this week's. Okay, so this one was actually pretty solid. We meet Shisei's mother, who is indeed Saito's aunt, and he is vehemently against his marriage to Akane, and basically wants her nephew, to marry her daughter. And so we're confirmed sis con, cousin con going on, and it loses points immediately in my book because of that. But in any case, more of the focus at least is on Akane and Saito. And basically, Saito decides he wants to buy her the ring that she was looking at in the previous episode, right? So he takes up an odd job working for some sort of laboratory for about 3 days, and he's away from home a lot at Shisei's house doing actual work. And Akane gets super jealous and is basically like, oh, you want to be with Shisei, go be with Shisei. You want to be with her, you want to fuck her, da 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 da, like whatever, getting pissed off that he's not around and getting jealous and upset and bothered. And when he comes back after doing the 3 days, he gets his pay, he goes, buys the ring, he presents her the ring, all is happy, she's happy, she's like, oh my god, I got the ring, I'll cook you dinner, I'll appreciate you more, I'll suck your dick. She didn't say that, I'm just making jokes. Regardless, she's over the moon, and she brings the ring with her to school the next day. And Saito sees this and was like, yo, don't bring the ring. They're going to ask where you got it from. All signs are going to point to me. Let's not bring that trouble in our lives. Let's not do that. Okay. So she puts the ring away. They go shopping later on in the evening. And then when she gets home from going shopping, she lost the ring. She spends the next 3 days looking for the ring. Can't find this fucking ring. She goes through bouts of depression. She's all sad and upset. Saito has no idea. Shisei figures it out because Shisei is a smart ass woman. She figures it out on her own, tries to help her find the ring, but unsuccessful from that front. And basically, we see Saito stalk her along the way while she's trying to find the ring. And finally, when it's pouring rain, she's crying, she's upset, she lost the ring. Saito comes to the rescue, helps her find the ring with his incredible memory, and basically, more or less, it's kind of a happy ending. The episode actually ends pretty cutely, though. I'm sure you've heard about this in the past. You've heard of what, like, putting the rings on each finger, what they mean for all your fingers. So when he first puts the ring on her, he puts it on her right hand, right ring finger, right hand. That means, like, strong connection, but friends, really close, whatever. But when he finds the ring, he puts it on her left hand. That means deep love. You want to get married to them. And Saito starts freaking out, like, oh my God, didn't mean to do that. Let's take it off. Let's put it on another finger. And Akane is like, no, just for the day. We'll leave it on this finger because I want it on this finger. And all's well that ends well. Happy ending from that perspective. Moving on, I'll get with my worst one of the bunch before I get to my favorite one of the bunch, and it's Unnamed Memory. Unnamed Memory continues, and I just wrote about this in the chat before we got on the air. Unnamed Memory frustrates me to high heaven because you know what? The plot twists and the story that they're trying to tell is solid. It's not the best, but I see potential. I see you have potential. Woo!
You raved about season 1.
I love season 1. I loved it. Season 2 has been nothing, absolutely nothing, but incoherently paced. The pacing in this show in season 2 is fucking atrocious. God awful. I loathe it. There's only been about 2 or 3 out of the 7 episodes. There's been maybe 2 episodes, maybe three if I'm being generous, but for sure 2, including the previous week's episode that Chris probably already talked about, episode 6, that were really, really solidly done. Episode 7 just continues that trend of just dog shit pacing, and it drives me mad. Basically, this week's episode, which I just finished 20 minutes ago, let me give you the full rundown. Unnamed Memory. So basically, the episode starts off. We have what's her face? Tinasha waking up from her induced sleep after getting kidnapped, because now in season 2, she's fucking inept half the time. Half the time she's badass as fuck. Unlike season 1 though, where she's fully badass, the other half of the time she's fucking inept. So ineptly gets fucking kidnapped. Gets these shackles put on her. We find out the shackles are anti-magic shackles, as we already knew, and they end up being a artifact that was stolen from the Farsas treasury over 40 years ago. That's a great tie-in, right? Good tie-in, makes total sense. We find out that Vault, the person who kidnapped her, is after the time-skipping orbs, that we saw in season 1 and have been kind of a focus over the last couple episodes. He doesn't go into what he's going to do yet, but as he's talking to Tinasha, about to tell her what his plans are, his thoughts on the orbs, what he knows, Oscar magically finds her. Now, there's no build-up, and this is what I hate with the pace. There's no build-up. There's no, we can't find her. I sense her. She might be here. No, they're talking. They're having a casual conversation. Good guy, bad guy. And then the hero comes, saves her ass like nothing. Was like, okay, let's go home. Okay, they go home. What? That pissed me off. So then they get back to the castle. Tinasha briefs him on what happened, tells Oscar what's up. Oscar's like, okay, good to know. We'll figure it out. We'll go from there. And then he starts making out with Tinasha. And then his assistant comes, is like, is this a bad time? Oscar's like, you fucking think it's a bad time? So he goes over and he's like, why did you summon me? And he's like, this woman wants to see you. Who's the woman? I don't know. So they go into the chamber, the meeting chamber, and it's a woman in a hood. She unveils the hood. She speaks. Oscar recognizes her immediately as the witch that cursed him. We have not heard or seen this witch what the fuck soever in the series. And, this is the witch that did it. Oh, no. So they start fighting. It's a really shitty battle. They start fighting. He's got her on the back foot. He's about to slice this bitch's throat. And his father busts in the room and said, no, don't kill that woman. That woman is your grandmother. What in the R. Kelly trapped in the closet bullshit?
I am my own grandfather.
Bro, like this is like, and I watched Trapped in the Closet a few months ago with my friends when we were drinking just for shits and giggles. This screams Trapped in the Closet half the time. That's how poorly, randomly paced this fucking show is. But unlike Trapped in the Closet, which is great music and fucking hilarious, despite the fact that the fucking singer is a pervert, this show does none of that for me. And it drives me off the fucking wall. And I complained to you, Matt, about 2 minutes ago about the principle of fucking being a completionist, and I will live by the sword and I will die by the sword. And son of a bitch, Matt, who do you think won the pony? I'm dying by the fucking sword right now with this show. Son of a bitch. I'm not done. I'm not done with this episode. I should have saved this for fucking the finale before I let you speak. But I wanted to get this out the way so I can get the poor taste out of my mouth and wash it down with my next show, my final show. But I'm not done with this fucking recap. As we go along, he's like, oh, it's my grandmother. And he gets put into a spell and he starts reliving his childhood memories and, what's it called? Tinashe comes over, eventually helps him break the spell. They get into another battle. Him and the woman get into another battle, and he stops himself. And he's like, as much as I want to kill you, you're my grandmother. I'm not going to kill you. There's some random dialogue. They start laughing. And she's like, well, you may regret not killing me one day. Do what you want. And she fucks off. She just fucks off. She looks at the dad, by the way, and was like, how did you raise this boy? And he's like, he's always been that way. And they fuck off. They fight to the back, as they say in wrestling. Fight to the back. And they fought off. And basically, that's more or less it. She comes back later on to speak to Tinashe. They talk about the orb. They talk about Vault a little bit. And she gets some information. And then there's some cutesy shit at the end between Oscar and fucking Tinashe. But I love the reveals. I loathe how they fucking get to them. Because there's no build-up. Unlike all the build-up that I talked about in Any Way I'm Falling in Love with You, with the drama, the build-up, the drama that's anticipating. We got some of that in season 1, and that made it good. None of that. Absolutely none of that in season 2. I'm spoiler alert, ladies and gentlemen. Disappointment of the year goes to Unnamed Memory 2. It ain't gonna change, folks. I gave you my first award, and we're halfway through. Because, golly, what the fuck, Matt?
So I'm not watching this. I can't tell you what the fuck.
What the fuck? Clip this, Sean. Clip this, Mr. Sean G, our editor, and post that shit somewhere.
Yeah.
Golly. Oh, all right. I'm gonna wash this fucking horrible taste out of my mouth with my sleeper. This is my final show I'll talk about before I turn it over to you. My sleeper so far of the season thus far, Guild Receptionist. It's a long ass name about soloing bosses, but we'll call it Guild Receptionist in short. Do you know if he's reviewing this one?
He did.
He did review it? Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
So I just have to talk about the previous week's episode. Guild Receptionist. All right. Basically, Alina gets shit-faced. No, there's a little bit more to it. Basically, Silver Sword episode starts off good. Silver Sword finds the perpetrators who are spreading the rumors about the secret quest and basically try to dispatch them, but they disappear, right? They end up, getting away. They disappear. Alina wants to kill them, but they do manage to get one member before Alina kills him, literally kills him. We find out that member used to be part of Lululi, which is their healing mage. It used to be part of her first party, and basically throws Lululi for a loop by calling her a murderer. And people are like, murderer, what's going on? And it bothers Lululi so much, bothers her so much. And we find out later on in the episode, she has to get it off her chest. So she tells one of the guys whose name I'm forgetting, Penis Wrinkle McGee, what's his name? Where's Guild Receptionist? Guild Receptionist. Here we go. She tells Lo. She tells Lo basically the story of what happened. She was part of her first party. She hadn't fully awakened her strong powers yet, and they were in their very first boss room as part of a raid, their first dungeon, and everybody in the team got hurt. And two of the guys, the tank and the leader, got really, really hurt. They were both on the brink of death. If she used all her mana, she would have only been able to save one, but she couldn't choose just one. So she tried to save them both. And because she didn't have powers for both of them, they both died. And so the party got disbanded. They didn't kill the boss. She's a murderer. She feels a certain type of way. Lo does his very best, tries to keep her up in spirits and tries to relate to her and things of that nature. And that works out quite swimmingly, and all's well that ends well from that front. As we move on through the rest of the episode, basically, we see a Royal Inquisition, which is the first time, and that's pretty interesting. There's a Royal Inquisition that starts questioning the Guildmaster about who the identity of the executioner is. He obviously knows it's Alina, but to his credit, says he wishes to respect the executioner's wish of living anonymously in peace. And so there's probably going to be repercussions for her trying to cover Alina's ass. But that was, decent to see. And then the last part of the episode is pretty, there's a little bit of humor there with Jade continuing to help Alina to complete the overtime work. And they managed to complete the work. In addition, because of the secret quest bullshit that was going on, the guild announced that this year there'll be no bonus rewards for completing quests during the festival season, which is what drove a lot of the traffic for the festivals over the years, which is what forced Alina to stay overtime. So she's she's free. She's done. She's celebrating. She can go to the festival. She platonically invites Jade out for drinks. She proceeds to get shit faced, and Jade is like, "All right, you've had too much. Let's pay. Let's get you home. Call it a day. We did our celebrating. All is good." And she takes a sip of her beer. She's shit faced, and she mentions another man's name, by the name of Shroud, and basically mentions like, "Shroud, is that you? I knew you'd come back to me. I've always wanted to give you a quest. Please don't accept a quest from any other person but me. I can't wait to give you this quest. A quest, any quest." And this basically kind of, it's like a punch in the fucking dick for Jade. He's like, "Oh my gosh, she's mentioning another man. Who's this other man?" And he's very like disheartened to end the episode. But honestly, this is my sleeper this season because it's quite fucking funny. The show is literally about someone who hates working overtime, will do anything under the sun to not work overtime. And it just so happens she has a broken skill that is super rare in that world. And she's OP as fuck. And the other MC wants to date her. And she's like, "Nope, I don't give a fuck about that. I just want to live my life and not work overtime." And it's quite funny all around. So I've been thoroughly enjoying Guild Receptionist as a sleeper. Don't know if it'll win sleeper this season, but it's in contention. I'll spoil that much.
Alrighty.
I'm done after my fucking 5-minute rant on Unnamed Memory.
Nah, you're good. You're good.
Were you not entertained?
No.
You bastard.
No, I was. Man, I gotta try to remember some of these. It's been a busy weekend for me too. Medalist. Inori is about to get ready for her first big competition as a level 1 after being first place in the prelims a couple weeks ago. In Kyoto, she gets to meet new people, especially people named Emma and Suzu. She made rivals and friends really over in this course of the week, like pretty easily. I mostly more or less like the pep talks between Tsukasa and Nori. It's like they help each other out. Tsukasa's the coach, but he's still finding out more about himself while helping out this kid. And it's nice. I like their moments together. Inori was able to master the double loop. I thought we were going to end the episode on a happy note, but
Psych!
Inori lost her skates. She lost her suitcase, and she didn't remember if she brought the suitcase with her into this building where the competition is going to be.
This is literally what they tell wrestlers. You never lose your gear bag. She lost her gear bag.
Yeah, basically. So it's either at a shop she was at beforehand, or she better go find the goddamn lost and found. She better find it. That's all I'm gonna say, because her skates are in that bag.
Shame.
Yes, a pox on you. Hanako-kun. This one's a little bit weird, but it's okay at the same time. The school starts normal in this crazy school, of all supernatural wonders, but Nene sees Hanako, but not as Hanako. Like, he's not a ghost. He's like a living, breathing person. It's like, what? No, you're dead. You died.
You mean it's real?
Yeah, he's apparently real, but on the other hand, Ko is experiencing the same thing with Mitsuba. Mitsuba is no longer dead. And like, what's going on here? Because you got two ghosts, two spirits that are now somehow alive, and all the students around them were just like, oh yeah, they've been here the whole time.
It's the Twilight Zone.
Yeah, but we find out near the end it's another one of these 7 wonders who does paintings of these people. So it's this person that's like this drawing this reality. So now Nene and Ko are in that reality. They don't know that yet though, but they talked our rumor expert Aoi talked about this all of a sudden. Like, she knows, like, okay, sure, why not? I believe her name. No, it's not her. It's not that Minamoto. But it is someone. I forgot her name. They didn't say her name. So we're going to find out more about her powers, what her backstory is. in the next episode. It ain't bad. It's just weird
Okay.
until you find out about that reveal. But
Take some shrooms and watch it.
I would love to.
It's not trained.
I would love to.
It's not trained, but it'll still get you there.
Look. Bash's friend, when he came up, he brought edibles from the reservation, so we took that over the weekend.
Oh, you didn't tell us this story, sir.
Yeah, they were like 35 milligrams each, so just the 5 or 10.
Oh, you were tripping balls.
Oh, I was tripping balls, yes. And we were snowed in, so like I may as well take one.
Whee!
It was fun. No, we just put on random shit on TV. And the only time I do catching up is this in my bedroom when I was like, when I'm about to pass out.
That's fair.
It is fair, but we still got plenty. I got plenty of those. I didn't go for all of them yet. Just forget about 2 pieces.
Well, it's one of them days for the both of yous.
Yeah, it's good if I really need it, like the day before or day off, like tomorrow. But
yeah, well, too bad you don't.
moving on, Zenshu. It's more of a background. Natsuko and all the people she has talked to in her past life when she was living before the coma, wherever the hell you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
All people in previous times, they talked about how they had a crush on Natsuko, even though Natsuko really did not care about them at all. Because Natsuko would always bring this boy, like, and you could have, like, run like this, like, run like an after image type of thing. Like, whatever she needed him to do, he would do it. He was on the track team, so it was like, I'll run for you type of thing. And he was falling for her, but they find out, like, I don't care about you. I just need your help so I can draw.
Nani?
You're just a test dummy for me.
Okay, fucking Trillion game.
I was like, we'll get to Trillion game later, but yeah, it was just all these people that like crushed on Natsuko before she got isekai'd.
Hi.
That was really all it is. I'm just like, oh, really? Like halfway through now?
Mm-hmm.
I know Starman loves this. I don't. But I will finish this. Some stuff is there, but
won't make the 13.
No, it will not. Especially with everything carried over. And we'll get to some of them, especially Orb and ReZero and
Let's not spoil the listeners, sir.
No, but let's give all the goodies.
No.
No. I didn't say what's what. Next up, Sakamoto Days. Ever since the Assassins knew where Sakamoto lives and works, it's been nonstop with the assassins. The convenience store is in like shambles. Like shit, like stuff's destroyed. Bullets everywhere.
Oh, so it's a store in Chicago.
Yeah, there's a store in Chicago, store in Long Island, or whatever you want to call it. So they need money, and there's an airsoft. There's a little paintball or airsoft competition going on. You get 1 million yen.
Well, I know where this is going.
Yep, but this next assassin, named Hisuke, he's a klutz. Like he's like, oh, I know you're Sakamoto. Like all this, like no, he's like, no, that's not him. But it's called Sakamoto's. Oh yeah, there's plenty of Sakamoto stores. He is a Sakamoto, but he's not that Sakamoto. And he fell for it. He starts crying like, oh god, it's gonna be forever. I can't look 200,000 stores.
Oh my god.
No. And so they send him free food and like shut him up. Like here, go, leave. And he lives in this beaten up, battered tent. And he saw the flyer for the competition for the airsoft, so he can get some money at least while he's trying to look for Sakamoto.
All right.
And Hisuke cannot compete because he needs to be in a team. So he sees Sakamoto and shit's like, let me join your team. So he's like trying to be friendly. Like, they're all being like kind of friendly, and Shin and Sakamoto are like, is he stupid? Like, you know what?
Yeah.
Just let it be. And all of a sudden, the game starts. Sakamoto, of course, he's good. Shoots a bunch of people with the paintball. And Xiao Tang, in her drunk state, said Taro Sakamoto in front of Hisuke.
Oh my god.
I'm like, oh no.
Good fucking job.
And he's like, what she say? No, it's different. Like, and it turns out Hisuke is a really damn good sniper.
Ooh.
And his bullets have like a special ricochet thing on it too.
Oh boy.
So even if it does miss, it will bounce to hit them.
Broken as fuck.
It was. I'm like, holy shit.
Broken as fuck.
So, so it even got part of Taro's head shot off.
Damn.
Was like trying to deflect it. It was like, well, we should run.
Nigeru!
Yep. And we get a little more on Hisuke's backstory. Like, yeah, he found that was the only thing he was good at is sniping. Nothing else. He can't even use a knife. What kind of assassin cannot use a knife?
Bad one.
Yeah, but Shane was able to distract him. Sakamoto threw this friggin' pebble at his gun to basically cut his gun in half. This giant broken rifle. And they won the competition, but they don't get to keep the money because all the shooting Hisuke did with his actual rifle.
So he killed a bunch of people.
No, he just destroyed a bunch of property.
Same problem.
So they had to. Well, it was cool how they did it. Like they said they were going to use the PayPal competition. Like once it's over, they're going to use it to clean up the town, basically. So it was a good community thing, and they get paid for it. Okay, it's a nice gesture, but this guy used actual bullets.
Bad. Very bad.
So he's like, oh yeah, here's your cut. It was like a 500 yen coin.
Oh my god.
And then we get the background. At the after credit was really cute. The Shin was asking Sakamoto's wife, like, so how did you fall in love with? Like, how did you guys meet? And it was, Sakamoto buying stuff at the grocery store. She worked there. And he was just like doki doki, like like glass broke, like part of his glasses broke, like she's the most beautiful thing. And she's like, oh shit, like there's blood. And he's like trying to cover it up. And he thought he scared her off. And then as he was leaving, like kind of upset, she came out like, here you go, like here's a band-aid type of thing for it.
Aww.
And he's like,
more blood.
Yeah. Basically. And he's like, and she's like, oh, that's sweet. And it's talking about his head. He like kills him again. Like, nope, like no more being all lovey-dovey. Like, all right, got it.
Naruto.
So it was cute. It was cute. What do I have left? I believe I have just Shangri-La.
Let me look at the list.
Can I remember Shangri-La?
Did you do Tasokari?
Oh shit, no, I did not. Can I remember Tasukare?
Momentary Lily.
I dropped that one.
Okay, I don't know.
Yeah. That was gone. I after episode 3, that was it. And Chris has been covering it for me. And he's like, I'm glad you. He's like, no, you're not missing much. You did the right thing dropping it.
What did you add?
I didn't add anything.
I thought you added something.
I'm not going to add anything till the end.
All right, and you did link click.
Yeah, that's done.
Okay.
Yeah, the show ended a couple weeks ago.
Okay. See, that's I checked out
that one. Yeah, that one I gave 3 3/4.
Oh, cool, nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Zenshu, Sakamoto.
Yeah, I'm drawing blank on Tasukare, so I'm gonna skip that.
All right.
I'm like, man, I don't remember. So that's gonna be a rewatch maybe.
All right.
And then I'll get to. With Shangri-La, we're still at the pirate ship. I called the Davy Jones locker last week. Sunrock can face off against the boss of the Crying Innsman, a formidable enemy. But we found our next unique monster, which is the Kraken. Because it's here now. Why not? Because we are in the water.
Right.
So that's the cliffhanger. The Kraken's here, so that's going to be like the next big fight. Because we had the Lycan Rock a few episodes ago. So I don't know. This one I'm looking forward to because the unique boss fights are always a hit.
Mm.
Like with like we had last for our fight of the year last year was Sunrock and Weathermon. That was awesome,
Mm-hmm.
and now we're gonna have that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Oh, thank you, Chris. Pirate ship battle, underwater city. Yeah, I said that, Chris. And Tatsukar focused on a single mom who worked at a scam call center who connects the girl who cooks. Okay.
Well, all right. That sounds
Thank you, Chris.
Clutch.
Yep. Even behind the scenes, he's being a bro.
Such a Chad.
He is a Chad. He's like Chad. He is Chad Toro. Chad Toro.
Chad Toro. I was gonna say Chadius Maximus, but Chad Toro.
All right. Let's do. What should we start with?
Let me look at the list.
I'm saving Daima as the co-main because it's gonna fit with Super Saiyan.
Kenshin.
Let's do Kenshin because the Kyoto Fire is actually going to start in the way. The bad guys, they're kind of they're eating, they're getting shit ready.
Yeah.
Sanosuke will not shut up about that saying. I forgot what it was called that, but it was really annoying. I get the Hajime wanted to stab him from the roof of the car.
He did. He stabbed him in the ass.
At the end, you know what? Good. Warranted.
Straight blade in the ass.
Could you shut up?
Blade in the ass.
Kenshin had to get a letter out to Misao about, getting stuff ready to stop Shishio and his whole, I'm going to burn Kyoto, but wait, it's actually a distraction. I'm going to Osaka Bay to go, my real target, Tokyo. So Kenshin and Hajime, they're going to game strategy, but we're not done yet. Well, before the fire, there's no fire yet. Yumi is starting to question Shishio, but why are we in this decrepit boat? Why are we here? And then Shishio's like, you didn't love me for my appearance, right? I'm hot to the touch. I just need my dick's fire, but
love you for that dick.
Yeah, so looks can be deceiving. So go inside this ship. It's brand new, giant fire thing, like a fire cannon. There's this secret weapon. And then she fell in line. I will never question my love for you again.
Take me now.
Well, he does all the time. For Misao's ninja crew, two ladies, as they were spying, they got ambushed by one of the fat fucks of the swordsmen. Senkaku, I think his name is. I don't know. It's one of the 10 swords.
Yeah.
The deformed looking one. That looks like Gluttony from Full Metal, kind of.
Oh my god.
That's what he kind of looks like, right?
Yeah, right.
Just minus the lines on his arms and stuff. Those weird looking things.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just waiting for the fire to happen. Just give me the fire. Just give it to me tomorrow.
Facts.
Let us go. Let's go with Trilling Game.
By the way, before we continue, I skipped the question I wanted to ask you before we moved on to our togethers.
Yeah.
I gave you what I think is my worst one, and I gave you what my sleeper is. Do the same for your solos, in your humble opinion, if you can. We're at the halfway point, so.
And
what do you got so far halfway?
And I'm talking about that's not dropped, right?
Correct.
Sleeper, definitely medalist. The disappointment, I think it's Zenshu.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I would have said Lily, but I dropped it. I never had high hopes for it anyway.
Yeah.
But Zenshu is definitely one of them. I think I have one more. I'm just not going to say it.
Okay.
But yeah, that is where I am at with those. But,
all right. Trillion Game.
It's
a party!
It's a party, yeah. So basically, pick up where we left off. The numbers are doing great now. They don't have the million yet, so they're not going to make a profit quite yet. Mm-hmm. But with all the marketing that Haro did to get people to talk about the game, hype up the game, good stuff is happening. And then eventually, they hit the $1 million. They're happy. They're partying on the boats. even Haru shows up. I thought, like, what's he gonna say to Gaku? They just high five each other. Like, oh yeah, like good. I know you were pissed at me, but we're cool now.
Yep. Best
Yeah.
friends forever.
Yeah, here's the drones. It's like it was 50 million or so.
I mean, the drones were fucking lit.
No, the drones are cool.
Literally,
they're celebrating that they made 5 billion yen off the game.
it's a lot.
No, it is a lot. And now they got to talk about prices, salaries. Sakura's old crew were like, oh, I can't believe you're still working with that losers.
Which, by the way, you skipped over the fact that Gaku is not homeless.
Yeah, he's homeless because not because he couldn't pay, just he hasn't been home.
He hasn't been home, and he actually is broke as a joke because he
hasn't been taking a pay. He hasn't been getting paid.
So
all the money has been going to the company.
So he is homeless.
Yeah, and then so Raven's like, let's get you paid. Like, come on,
right?
Like, get a salary. This is
something. Get a roof over your head.
Yeah,
not our roof.
Yeah, but well, that's later. But
yeah.
But no, what you call it? That when Sakura got a bonus for the games, like, you know what? Just give my extra to my crew.
Split it amongst us four. They're the only three that stuck with me through all the times they deserve.
Yeah, even though the people that are assholes are at Dragon Bank and like, oh wow, I guess we're kicking ourselves.
No, because they were like, well, fucking, he's paying us now. He's making up for the times he didn't get paid. They didn't get paid.
No, but I was talking about the people that quit to go to the Dragon Bank. Like,
you know what would have been great? You know what would have been great in an after credit if you would have seen them, as you'll get to the end of what happened, but in after credit they did an interview with them and they were like, no thanks.
Hopefully that'll be tomorrow, but
that would be great if that was like, oh,
I will laugh.
Okay, you're hired. Oh, you're fired. Get the fuck out of my building.
Yep.
Go back to Dragon Bank.
Yeah, so the Dragon Bank developers are like, how is this game winning? Like, how's this game beating our game? Like, we put money in this. Not hard.
Dragon Bank. What do you mean?
Yes.
What is this tomfoolery?
What is this heart? What is
heart?
Heart doesn't pay bills. Heart doesn't pay the bills.
Okay, fucking.
Okay, Bully Ray. I sound like a real CEO. Fuck.
I was gonna say you sound like Bully Ray.
Yeah. So as they're going over the salary, oh yeah, it's not a lot. So Howard's like, let's give everyone a raise. Like, what do you mean? Like, we don't have to pay. Oh, we do now, but also Gaku, you know the salary of everyone at Dragon Bank, don't you?
Yeah. By the way, you skipped over that 30 times. They paid everybody 30 times their normal rate.
Yeah.
Except for what's his face? The eccentric game developer. What's his name? I forget his name. Toru. Because he had
stock. Yeah.
He had God Pro stock. So you get fuck all. Everyone else, 30 times what you were making.
Yeah. So they're gonna be set. They're gonna be set for a while. Make some good games.
Yes, and then now proceed with what they did with. Oh, we have extra money, Matt. What are they gonna do with the extra money?
Spend it.
How are they spending it, Matt?
I don't know. You tell me, Ethan.
They're going to poach all of the Dragon Bank fuckers because they know their salary. They know they're miserable working. Yeah,
because Gaku hacked. When Gaku hacked it, he saw their salary. He didn't say it, but they're like, "Oh man, we can pay this."
Yeah, how much? You make 10, we'll give you 11. Nope, we'll give you 12.
Yep,
and you'll be happier. Okay.
Yep. So they got a whole staff there.
They tripled their staff. Tripled their staff.
I don't know what they're gonna cook, but they gotta cook something soon.
You gotta keep that money train rolling, Bo.
Pretty much. Make the bank.
Make that money, honey. Yes.
Exactly. Moving on. Let us go with Blue Box.
So good.
It's not a school rom-com without a cultural festival.
Not without a bunkensai.
Yeah, we got the Maid Cafe. We got a play. We got music. We got all the goodies that you see in a cultural festival.
Yes, we do.
And Chinatsu in the uniform, nice.
Kawaii AF.
You'll never see it again, folks.
Well, that's a lie. If you go online, you search up
I'll stop it.
Use your imagination, folks. You'll find it again.
Yes.
And
But
then,
I mean, encountered.
I really wish like companies would pay them to like do like high quality doujinshis
Right.
of these shows. That would make money. Are you kidding me?
No, it would make money. It would make money.
You want so here? I'm gonna deviate. We have time. I'm gonna deviate. While I was away at some point, right? I'm gonna watch anime. And I watch YouTube. I watch YouTube a lot, and I happened to watch YouTube a video. It was a 2-hour interview with the mangaka that made Metamorphosis. For those of you who don't know Metamorphosis, Google it at your own risk, right? This is a literal viewer discretion advised. Google at your own risk at Metamorphosis, but it is dark, twisted, fucked up hentai. Very bad.
Yeah.
Right? It'll warp your like sense of reality. That's how bad it is. It'll depress you. It depressed the shit out of me for like an entire night. That's how sad it is. But he mentioned that one of the questions was like, what gets you off? Like what gets you like going, like to create such craziness? And he's like, I watch a show and I think, oh, this is cute. Oh, the girls are cute. He's like, but you know what would make it better? If they were fucking. And so that's what I draw, And he said his very first, by the way, you want to know how sick he is? The first hentai mangaka he ever drew, his first doujinshi, was a spinoff of Planet of the Apes.
Okay.
And so everyone's laughing. They're like, oh, let's watch Planet of the Apes. You know what make this better? Apes fucking. And everyone's just dying laughing. But in any case, there's still the principle of like, what I was saying is if you take like you see it all the time, your My Dress Up Darlings, your Nagatoros, you see plenty of those types. Right. And those are merely people that were like, oh, well, you know what make this better? Sex. There's actually, and I'll tell you what, one more deviation. I forget, Imaizumi-kun. For those, look up Imaizumi, right? I don't know if you've seen this, Matt. It's 2 layers. Originally, it started as a hentai, and it's a great hentai. And it evolved, not devolved, evolved into a full safe for work, like legitimate romance. It's a harem, of course, but it's a legitimate.
Okay, I see it now.
Yeah. So if you want to watch the hentai, there's 4 episodes of hentai, and basically the actual safe for work, like romance, like manga, basically goes about their day to day outside of them having sex and how they legitimately develop feelings, how they interact. It's one of the best. I kid you not. It's a really solid love story. And outside of the crazy harem etchiness, right? It's really, really good. I would love if they actually did, like, it's out there. They won't do it because the hentai is out there, but I would absolutely love if they made a legitimate Imaizumi-kun like anime. That would kill. That would kill. And that is literally the definition of, what would make this better? Sex. Rant over. Anyway, we'll move on. Blue Box. Great episode.
Yeah, also while Junatsu, nice in the maid outfit. Hina, Snow White, well, nice, but I like how we had a nice little concert date with Junatsu and Taiki.
Yep.
So I know Hina confessed, but whenever Junatsu tries to say anything,
I want to know what was said. That was a great cliffhanger. I would love to know.
Probably like, I want to spend time together or something like that.
I want to get closer to you. I want to know you better. Something along those lines. But it was adorable, and I was like, I was dying to know what was said. Like I was thinking when they did the flashback, or I
feel like we will see it. Like we will find out.
It'll come into play at some point.
Yeah, I think so.
I hope so.
But it's not. Of course, what has to happen? What could go wrong? What could go wrong here?
The main actor for the play is sick.
Yep. So who will kiss Hina?
I know. Pick me. I know.
No. Even yes. Answer the question for the class.
Taiki.
Because he just happened to be there.
He happened to walk in during this dilemma, and of course, he knows all the lines because he's not only the director, but he's been helping Hina practice her lines. And there aren't that many lines for him to remember in the first place.
Oh, I'm sure there was a lot of different practices, but
No, we didn't kiss. What do you mean? Huh?
not yet.
Nothing. Nothing.
Nothing. Damn it, nothing.
I don't know what you're talking about. Nani?
Make bumping uglies, but
Nandasore. Ima wakara nai.
but can't wait for tomorrow. See what could go wrong? What could go wrong?
This really is out of when I was going through my hiatus, more or less, of like not giving a fuck about anime. This is one of the few. This and Orb were the two shows I religiously watched every week.
We'll get to Orb later,
and we will get to Orb later. But those are the two shows that I religiously watched without fail when they dropped every Thursday and Saturday. Watch
all right. So I got a last four: Solo or Solo or Daima 100. Let's go.
Let's fucking go.
But moving on, Dr. Stone.
Not a bad episode.
It's okay. What do you call it? We're building this aircraft finally. Carrier. And of course, this we got our spy. We got our spy from the other team.
Who is it, Matt?
Luna, and
she's fine.
Various ass shots. It was important. It was important.
Got some cheeks, baby.
She
got nothing on those cheeks, pal.
Yeah, they're focusing all off for both of those lately. It's caked up. It's caked up to the wazoo.
Nice cake. Nice voluptuous cake.
So then she goes on. She acts a bit. It's like, oh, I escaped Dr. X.
Oh, he's so mean.
Yeah. So that she's trying to find Dr. Taiju so the guy can snipe him.
Dr. Taiju.
Yep. And Senku of all people talks in his suave voice.
Senku with the Riz. Senku got hella Riz.
So him of all people was able to swoon her. And goes in.
Yep. How did he do that too, Matt? He does something to help.
What did he do?
Ice cream.
Oh, no, that's later, but yeah, but he gets her on the ship, and Ryusei is talking. He's like, she's totally a spy. It's like, oh yeah, she's totally a spy.
Totally, but
but we'll get her to crack first. And then the ice cream while she's looking for Dr. Taiju, and Yuzuriya said Taiju's name out loud. Like, oh, is this guy?
Nani?
Even though she sees Senku doing the side shit in like another room.
He's literally mixing chemicals in another room.
Yeah.
But no, you know what? They didn't differentiate. I'll give them this. They didn't differentiate. They said there's one OP scientist. It doesn't mean that there's not other scientists. Obviously, you have Chrome. Chrome is a scientist. He's part of the science team. He's not OP, but he's part of it. So they're thinking maybe Senku's just like Chrome. So not totally off so far in that depiction. Sir.
Also, I also like Stanley's design.
Who?
Stanley, the sniper with the armor, the cigarette.
Why? Because he looks like a JoJo character?
He could be JoJo. No, he could be a whole horse's son.
I love Whole Horse.
He's
my favorite. I will say
he's my favorite side character out of the villains.
Whole Horse and his the other guy. Who's his companion? The midget.
The Oingo Boingo, whatever.
Oingo Boingo.
Yeah, the younger, the little one.
Yes, my two favorite. I
also love their ED together with the singing.
They're like, they'll be like, it's Jarno, it's Rohan, it's Joe, it's what's
Whole Horse, Oingo Boingo.
Mine's a Whole Horse and fucking Oingo Boingo.
Yeah, that was great. Yeah, that was fun.
Oh man, I love that song. Bring back JoJo Part 7 or 6. 7, right?
Part 7 is gonna be soon. I'm giving it a bit. Give it like about a year.
Oh my god!
I want more JoJo. I want more JoJo. Ready?
Same. I would love more JoJo. More JoJo.
Moving on, Flower Nashira.
I saw this today, and it was a really good episode.
Yeah, I saw this today too. Yeah, it was nice. We're gonna talk about last week real quick. The only real thing is that basically, Hiromi. I like Hiromi, the acting coach. Basically, like here, you gotta have a project for this. Also, when you need to read citations, I'll review it. Yeah. And I like that Hana was really happy about this one. Yeah. And Hiromi's like, "This shit."
Yeah, a matter of fact, he's like, nah, not you.
Like, you know what? You could do better. Like, you have two of the same, like, you have two, like, of that certain word. There's another one of that. That's kind of better. This
Yeah.
one fits you better.
Yeah. You always get the one thing that's pertinent to this episode from the previous episode about Akiyama.
It's called Matsuyuki, right?
Yeah, Akiyama, yeah.
Yeah. Basically, he grew up in the household, like, it has to be perfectionist, or it has to be the medical field. His older siblings, they didn't do that, so they got basically more or less disowned.
Even though we find out his older sister, who he loves, is a fucking star actress. She's an idol.
But she's a poet. She's a poet.
Oh, never mind. The picture is of the other fucking woman.
Yeah, the Maria that Hana looked up to.
Yeah, we'll get up to it. We'll get to it.
Yeah, no.
I thought it was the opposite. I thought she was the
No. It basically grew up strict household. They wanted to be a doctor. They don't know he's doing clubs, type of thing.
If you're not a doctor, you're a failure.
Yep. And they have to make a drama, and Matsuyuki is going to be writing a script.
All right.
Like,
and,
I suppose I could dabble in it.
Yeah, it won't be that bad. Don't expect a lot, but it'll be all right.
But
and so we get to this episode, and Matt, what is the script?
Basically his life.
Basically his fucking life.
Yeah, like he did it in a drama. Like, I will give credit where credit's due.
It's pretty fucking good.
Yeah. And Matsuyuki, he says he can't act, but they find out he's holding back because
it's his life.
It is his life.
He doesn't want to be
too vulnerable. It also turns out Hana is kind of a natural in the acting.
Yeah, no, she's fucking great.
Yeah. And she read his poem, and that made him stop in his tracks. And he did not say the line. He said something that how he actually felt.
Yeah. But it was off the cuff, and as we know, that's the best acting. When you feel it that much that you can rip something off the cuff and it just flows perfectly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this made Matsuyuki finally write back to his sister because she invited him to hey, you should come to my campus. We got something going on. You should come. Because she keeps trying to reach out. He just never wrote back, really.
Yeah.
He hasn't seen her in 5 years.
Yeah, he lived on red. Didn't see her. Damn, I saw that. So 5 fucking years. That's wild.
Yeah. Look, give her credit. She has been trying.
Yeah.
And he says, yes, finally. She's happy. And her friend, Shura, is like, what do you care about siblings? Like, don't you have a sibling? I kinda.
Yeah, he came off as a straight bitch there.
Yeah, it's like, well, I
technically have a younger sister, but I don't claim her.
I don't acknowledge her.
Okay, Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
Acknowledge me.
Yeah. So I guess Hana came up to her at some point, like, hey, I'd like you. I love hearing the reads. It's like, hey, how about you just don't? How about you just don't do that career type of thing? It could be that. I'm sure there's a backstory there somewhere.
It's inevitable. It's absolutely inevitable.
But they go to the campus. Matsuyuki goes to talk to sister. He actually apologizes.
Yep.
It's like I should have stood up for you when talked. I love your poems type of thing. They made it pretty quick.
She's like, oh, I never thought you cared. And I mean, he always cared.
Yeah, but he's like, I always cared.
Always cared, which is lovely.
I was afraid what to say because how we were raised.
Mm-hmm.
But you got out of it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's gonna try to slowly come out. It'll take time. It will take time. I think that will be an arc for him later on in this.
Mm-hmm.
And that's gonna be awesome. But no, really good stuff. Moving on. Let us do Honey Lemon Soda.
This was cringe. It was a good episode, but it was cringe at the same time.
You could do something. Do something.
We didn't watch the episode, by the way. We record.
Fuck the guy. Do it for yourself. At this point,
she's never felt these feelings.
I don't.
She feels moist. What is she gonna do?
Play in my anthem. Yeah.
Oingo boingo. Dun, dun, dun,
I don't like Kai. I really don't like Kai.
Kai's not. Kai is
Illinois man.
He's not best. He's not best boy. I can tell you that much. He won't be best boy.
They're not getting anything from me.
You know what we need? We need another award.
Like what?
Most inspirational. Uka could win that.
We'll see. We'll see about that.
I like that.
You can make that a case if she is the best character, sure. I'll think about it.
Yeah, something with inspiration, with like feel good. Like 'cause we watch multiple shows that are like coming of age stories, and I
Yeah.
think even though those fall under slice of life and romance 9 times out of 10, like it should. I don't know. There should be like what gave you the most inspiration, like where you took away something from it, or the audience can take away something from it.
Right. I say we can talk about that later.
Sure.
But basically, Ishimori, she's getting stuff ready for the cafe, the manga type cafe.
Mm.
She's doing everything herself.
Mm.
And even though they shouldn't have to, but she thinks that's the norm. But eventually, people start helping. Like what are you doing? Why are you doing this yourself?
Yeah.
You could have asked.
It is the story of Honey Lemon Soda when you think about it, right? She's alone until she realizes she's not. People are cold to her until they realize there's no reason to be, and then they can be okay
Yeah,
with
like
her,
and
cordial
and,
with
and
her.
then they're like, okay, why were people mean to her?
It's a class full of normies, and
Yeah.
them coming to it works both ways. Uka learning to be normal, quote unquote,
Yeah.
and the normies, learning to accept another person as just another person and not
Yeah.
someone who's different or whatever the case would be, as best as they can, with both ways.
Right. But they got the stuff ready. They got a little menu. Really nice.
Right.
Forgot the outfits. How
Right.
to save the budget.
Right.
That's those here. Of course, there's a cool boy, bad boy, whatever you want to call it, competition thing. Because why not?
The Ikemen competition.
Whatever you want to call it. It's alpha male / betas, wherever those shitty norms are now. But they know Kai's a shoo-in because people love him. He's like the ultimate bad boy, even though he's not. He just throws soda at people. It has yellow hair. It's not a badass.
Right.
And they're talking about, who's he gonna date? Is it Sarita? No, I bet it's Ishimori. It's like, oh no, he just babysits her, and that's the Ishimori's self-confidence going down again because like, oh, like what's with you and Kai? What's with you and Kai? Like, oh nothing. Oh thank God, you're not a real friend.
Right.
Like what the fuck?
Fuck your couch.
Yeah, so Ishimori's like, I agree. I agree with them. So it should be Sarita and Kai, not little old me. And actually, she took a break from the maid cafe type of thing. Apparently, she did well.
Yep.
She goes in, she gets pulled on stage. Say, oh, so tell me who do you like type of thing. And there's a video on the screen. Kai says, leave Ishimori to me.
And the rumors are a swirl.
Yeah, and she's trying to deny it. Like, oh, okay, yeah, that's right. He's just a babysitter to you. He doesn't need you. Like once you're coming out, you don't really need him, so we can have him back, right?
We can suck his dick, right?
Yes, have you hog it into yourself, right?
Yeah.
And Kai's like, yeah, screw all of y'all bitches. I'm gonna throw this lemon soda, He doesn't yet. He doesn't do it here.
Technically, that's assault.
I know. And here's some pepper. And even Ishimori tells Kai, like, I'll be fine without you. Like I am gonna have to learn, but the real development is after. When Tomoya, his alleged friend, Kai's friend, it's like, so you're gonna get rid of her soon, right? It's like, you know what I said? I didn't like her. I don't care for feelings. Yeah, that was a lie. I take that back. It's like, oh, so now he has the feelings.
Now he wants to shit on the pot.
So we didn't see today's, but we're gonna find out about that.
It'll go nowhere because it's still only 7 episodes in.
Yeah.
You got another 5 to go.
Yeah, another 5 to go.
It's a slow burn.
It is a slow burner. Next up, Happy Marriage.
Solid.
It's okay. It's New Year. They're celebrating New Year's. It was more. I feel like this was more of that's like a cool down moment after everything that happened with the dad.
Well, you know something, right? Yeah, you have it with the dad, but at the same degree, like I think because it brings up was it in this episode, or the previous episode, where Usui asks Arata to join him? I felt in this episode, reason why I think that's important is in this episode.
That was the previous.
Okay, so in this
Yeah.
episode, when you see Arata back and he's in the house in the Emperor, which you'll get to, you see him there. He acts to me different than how he normally acts. He's upbeat in an unnatural way, and
he's totally gonna play traitor.
Yeah, like they're doing a good job of masking it, where
Right.
everyone suspects he's gonna betray her, but you don't know. I think what'll happen is he may set her up, but he's gonna not betray her, and he'll use it as an opportunity, perhaps, to go against Usui. But right now, because of that, I think it's intriguing because of that unknown question. Where we know, but it's not setting it up bad. So
yeah, I just didn't want it to be like painfully obvious.
Yeah, I think that's probably the most important takeaway. I mean, we'll go over the little tiny details before we move on, but yeah. I think that's the most important takeaway as far as I'm concerned. This episode is that that hint, that baseline, that subtle baseline that they're trying to lay down.
Like I said, other than that, we got some nice moments. Mia's doing like celebrating the New Year. Kyoko, even she's trying to be charming with I made my wish.
Yeah.
Like you shut up. And we also get a circus, the grotesqueries being used as a circus, the freak show.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, really? But I'm glad that got broken up by the military. But they're monsters, but that's still messed up.
Yeah, I mean, there was little people, there were little girls and boys in attendance, and they're freaking out.
It's like a regular circus freak show back then. That's
yeah.
No, that I get make a living, but that's still not.
It's the times, sign of the times.
I know. But like I said, good on them for breaking it up. Hey, show's over.
You're all arrested. Haha.
Yep. But that origami bird that Kyoko gave to Mio.
Yeah, that's
definitely going to be played into something soon. That's definitely going to be important, I think.
Oh, duh.
But what's it going to be? I don't know. Is it going to turn into a giant flyer out of it?
It's going to be like a giant lightning, and she'll be able to escape or something.
So it's so you think it's like one of those little thunder paper talisman type things?
It's a thunder paper. It's either a thunder paper or it's going to be like some sort of energy boost for her to be able to use.
I don't know.
Better.
Yeah. Also, Usui being able to see me on the dream site.
He's so overpowered.
Right?
He is bro. He is a great villain. He really is. He's
definitely up there. Yeah.
He's a great villain, bro. He is OP.
I was like, what the hell? This guy, he can just go for the dream vision.
Bro, the hallucinations, the illusions are all
this man is mastering genjutsu.
Bro, he is. I would love to see a match between him and Itachi.
Yeah, I wonder how far that will go.
It'll be a pissing contest like Sasuke and Itachi. Except I think he's.
Oh yeah, that was very annoying at the beginning. It was all like did he kill him or not?
No, I didn't find it annoying.
No, but it was cool.
It's just because you hate stuff with dreams.
No. I'm saying it was cool watching, but I'm like, oh, he got him. I was like, God damn it,
psych.
I know there was a few of those, and you.
Now we battle for real.
Until another section. And it's like, all right, we're about for real. I never hated you. Here you go.
Name of the Father, the Son, and
yes,
death.
Draws a cock on Sasuke's head and just dies.
That would be fucking great if that really. I've seen the meme, man. It's hilarious.
I know. It's like he just writes to Sasuke. Poggers. It just goes.
Imagine fucking draws a vagina. Sakura.
Yeah. Like, are you calling me a pussy, or are you telling me to get? Or you think you'll tell me you'll cheer me up?
Saying I'm Sakura? How dare you? Fucking destroys his corpse.
But no, this is nice stuff. We're definitely gonna get again. While we got some nice stuff, it was a nice little break that we're gonna get to. Okay, back to what the hell's gonna go on.
This is better than season 2 as a whole so far.
You mean season
already?
1?
Season 1, yes.
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
The first 4 episodes were a ride, then it went down somewhat, and this has been, except for this cool down episode for the most part, it's been.
Yeah, I feel like this is where they're trying to figure out what they want to be. They're actually finding ways to actually mix the romance and then Kyoka's job.
I was chuckling because they kissed again in the show, and they're walking together. Mio's like, "Am I an indecent person? What have I become?" Because I'm making out with my fiance in our privacy.
You become a harlot. You became a prude.
Burn her!
Burn her! Burn her like your light does.
Oh,
Go!
No. Well, she didn't get burnt. She got blown.
She just caught a bad case of explosions.
Explosive.
Contagious.
Oh God! Did you close that? Did you close that week with the explosion, or did you close with something else that week when she blew?
No, well, that was a co-main. I did that as a co-main.
You did it as a co-main? Okay.
Yeah. But no.
Talk about an explosive end. That would have been an explosive finale right there. Hey yo.
But moving on, Apothecary, some satisfying stuff.
I love this episode.
I'm
loving this season.
That was a really good season.
I'm loving this.
But Starman had to drop it.
Fuck. Anyway,
there's another sickness going on. And it's someone from the Crystal Pavilion. But is it because of what you call it? Someone from the clinic says, "Hey, I need to talk to Mao Mao.
Mm-hmm.
I know you make medicine. I'm not gonna write you out. I actually want your help.
I need you to make medicine for this sick woman."
Yep, I've been trying to get to her. I'm not allowed to. I keep getting denied by this place, by the Crystal Pavilion.
Specifically being denied by the head lady in waiting.
Yes. So basically, Shin or Liwa, whichever one you want to use.
Mm-hmm.
But basically, either way, gets told no. So could you please check on her because I fear she'll actually die.
And she was close.
Oh, very close. She was very frail.
Yes.
So Mao Mao and the Quack Doctor you know what? We're gonna sneak in. So the Quack Doctor says to Shin hey, we're here to talk. I have a warrant, or you want to call it permission from.
At first, he tried to pass it off as I have a gift, and then they're like, "She don't want to fucking see you. She want your gift." He's like,
I got permission slip from Jinshi.
Jinshi, dun.
He's like,
dun.
Fine.
Can't deny good old Jinshi.
I was like, who's this lady? Oh, don't worry, it's an assistant. Don't worry about her. The company. She's carrying the thing.
Yep, pretty girl. I'm ugly.
Very, very pretty girl.
Yeah.
They're walking.
I should have known. We'll get to it. I should have known it was, and I was surprised I didn't.
Yeah, because we hardly see in her what she really looks like. But
yeah, it was a great disguise.
Yeah, and then as they're walking, talking, this lady comes up to Shin you smell like this.
Yeah.
It's who are you? And so the Quack Doctor distracts Shin while Mao Mao, because it was Mao Mao.
It was Mao Mao.
Runs to the shed.
But they ask what the shed is, and they're like, "Oh, it's just storage." Sure.
Opens it. Not only is that sick servant in there about to die, a bunch of stuff that was confiscated from the caravan, and Mao figured out this is stuff that can make an abortion.
Yeah, she puts two and together. You make an abortion medicine from it.
Yeah. So, what do you have to say, Shin? So Shin gets run over to Jinshi. I basically asking questions what am I being charged for?
Yeah. This bitch spit
you're aware these had to be taken away from the caravan, right? Because it's dangerous stuff.
I didn't know those were there.
No, I didn't know. When we found out that you bought them.
Yeah. And did you know that if you combine all of these with their powers combined, you can kill a baby?
Yeah. So the one your sister is having.
Nani?
Because she had miscarriages before. I wonder why. I wonder who. So yeah, Shin has been doing that to her own sister,
Yep.
all because the Emperor wanted the sister and not Shin.
I was better than you. I had better grades. I was prettier.
But you had a bigger rack. That's why he chose you.
Basically, like she chose the girl with the bigger rack. But no, in all sincerity, the one thing was like they were saying that what's it called? Damn, what was the point I was gonna make? Son of a bitch, I forgot the point. Oh, I had it in my head and I just forgot what the point was. Fuck, I lost my point. Anyway, keep going. It might come back.
Anyway, so while it's going on, Shin just scratches Mama in the face.
Yep.
So like, yeesh. All right, calm down. But Liwa,
Lifa.
fuck, smacks her sister.
Bro, Pentagon Junior
Across
chops her
the
in the
face.
face. Bro, Walter chops her.
I know, and then she's like, "Oh, was that too little? I can punch her. I can punch her in the
Let's
face."
not. I would like you to, but let's not. I really wanted her to. I really wanted her.
I was really like, she was getting ready. Like she.
I was hoping she would stab her in the neck with one of those broken fucking incense bottles.
But now Shin is banished.
Rather than turn her in, because basically they can point her to attempted murder and full murder with the
and negligence of the servant.
Yeah, so they chose the latter of the three and banished her from the from the palace.
She can never be in the Crystal Valley. She'll never see her sister. She'll never see the Emperor. None of that again.
Yep, she is a commoner.
Yep. So Liuha is having a nice moment with the Emperor. It's like, oh, like so, like who helped you? Like, oh yeah, the Mao Mao girl. He's just like
the apothecary again, huh?
I see.
Is everything okay?
Yeah. Don't worry about it. So I'm like, oh god, don't get in trouble.
I'm hoping the Emperor's not a fucking dick.
Like she has helped him quite a bit.
Bro, she's helping you have kids.
That's what Emperor does. Has kids and makes decrees. That's it. That's all you do. And
but remember what I said in season 1, Matt. Remember, they foreshadowed. I think they foreshadowed Mao Mao's death for something related to like treason or a crime. It's all. It's still all building toward that.
So we'll see.
Mao Mao's doing such incredible stuff behind the shadows that very slowly but surely it's popping out. More people know about her. More important people know about her.
Right.
She now has a dark secret that she's a doctor that can make medicine, even though she has a vagina. Oh no, God forbid.
Yeah, only doctors can make medicine. Anyone else? Nope, that's punishable.
Nope. So,
but no, good stuff. Satisfying slap.
Wish it was more.
Yep. Moving on, ReZero.
That kiss though.
Yeah, that kiss. We'll get to that, but yeah, this took a year and a half to produce this episode.
And the opening fucking 90 seconds was all worth it.
Yeah,
it was all worth it, Matt.
Yeah, we got Priscilla, we got the songstress, we got the crazy lady.
We got everybody. Everybody's fighting everybody. We're in full heat.
Yeah. So this crazy lady was able to talk to the songstress to make her go in her trance.
Yeah.
And it's like, Priscilla, why are we fighting her? Like, we can talk. It's a love. And then Priscilla's like, all right, I had enough. So grabs her and kissed her.
Bro, full tongue. You see the tongue? It's wet.
Yeah, it's like, and then she's like, oh my, is this actually love? It's like, no.
No. And that was brilliant. She basically took her sword, made a firewall so they can't see what's happening to Raph, so they don't die. And said, I brought you here so you could sing and get them out of the trance. Do that.
Yep.
Go.
So she's taking charge. Like, yes, ma'am.
Oh, I would do anything. She gave me that kiss.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Tell you what, boy.
While that is happening, Lust is seeing Felix. Like, hey, I'm gonna kill you.
She snuck in through Crush.
Yeah.
Which is wild.
Yeah, and then while Felix was trying to stab Lust, turned into Crush. And turns out, the real Crush ain't even here. It was, what was her name? Anastasia.
Anastasia.
So sent sent Lust all the way to underground.
And who was there to meet her, Matt?
Alice!
Al.
I like Alice.
He was good. He's questionable for me. I feel like he's gonna turn. He may turn.
No, it's more of he's hiding stuff.
For sure. For sure.
Yeah, like he's not a bad guy. Just I feel like maybe he's like Subaru. Maybe he was also Isekai here.
Maybe.
Like
and while that's happening,
like he talks like Subaru. Like he kind of like it's like he's not from here. I get that vibe from him.
He grown adult Subaru.
Like he doesn't have the power. Like he's been here for a while.
Yeah, maybe.
Who knows? Maybe there could be other people. It's not uncommon.
No,
could happen. But the matter was Regulus Cornelius just being an asshole.
You saw also the more of the fight with what's his face with Wilhelm and Garfield versus the animated corpse, or was that the previous episode?
That was previous.
That was previous episode.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Like after the Priscilla and then the last one, it was just all Cornelia.
Oh, and wait, was that the previous episode also with Otto versus Gluttony? Or was this episode?
That was all previous.
That was all previous. Okay, I watched two back to back before I came on.
Yeah, that was all previous. Yeah, the rest of this was just Cornelius, Subaru, Emilia, and Reinhard.
Yeah,
they're trying to figure out how to kill Cornelius.
And Subaru figures it out. How does he do that, man?
Well, that's later, but no, because as they're trying to figure out all this not working, even Emilia had shoot ice to his nuts. And
that didn't work.
It didn't work. Cornelius is he's a suffer little prick. He's just annoying. He likes to hear himself talk. He's
a dick, but he's badass.
I know he definitely is. I was just like, dude, shut the fuck up for like 5 seconds. Like you're always talking, and you have to have the last word. You have to say something.
And if he heard you say that, he would just do this, and you'd have no more. You'd just cease to
exist. Whatever that fate he just created. It was like a liquid. Like he's made his own raid or waves.
Bro, all you would be is just your shitty work boots that keep making you slip.
Yeah,
that's all that would remind of you.
And as Super was asking Amelia, I was like, "Oh, so what did he do to you while you were there?" It's like, "Oh, he asked if I was a virgin."
I'm gonna kill him.
Yes, I'm gonna kill him. But I was like, like when I did touch him, like I didn't feel cold, hot.
I felt nothing.
Yeah, he felt nothing.
You felt nothing.
So felt like ride hard, feel for a heartbeat.
And he sticks his knife point, and he feels nothing.
Yep, and so Super's like trying to figure it out. It's like like you're about the constellations. I got about constellations.
That was you. I didn't realize that. That was a wonderful reveal.
No, I didn't know that. I was like, okay, I want to see where you're going.
Reveal. That's a good reveal. I was like, wow, did not know that.
Well, I'll play along. I'll play along.
Sure, with it.
But what does he say to Cornelius to figure out? Like, I know your weakness.
You can stop time in your body. And Cornelius is fucking shitting bricks.
Yep. So how do you stop someone like that? How do you think they are going to stop someone like him?
I don't know. Do you know?
I think you have to drown him, though.
No, because if you can stop time in your body, the whole point is that he's avoiding
death.
But
if he's just stuck underwater, like how long can he keep that up while stuck underwater? Like, but a lot of heavy weight, like crushing him down. He really can't get up. And
well, I mean, bro. Amelia dropped a freaking iceberg, literal iceberg.
Probably restrain him. I'd like restrain him in there. Restrain him down there instead of just slamming him down to the ground.
I mean, but she can't keep him that way forever.
I know. So I don't know, or just put him in a volcano. Throw him in a volcano. Like that's another default. That's an old default to the 90s. Just throw him in the volcano.
Lord of Rings him.
I've seen Tekken. I played Tekken. That was a bit of the Mishima bloodline. Just throw my son in the volcano. Throw my dad in the volcano.
It'd be great if they did that, and then you hear in the background KO.
Yes, it could be that. Moving on. Let's do Orb.
Not as explosive this week.
Not
Just as
not,
important.
not explosive, but no. They were able to get away from the Inquisitors. They go to the hideout, and like, oh, we have the lead for the printing press, but one of them is broken. I'm like, I know it's going. Like, of course it is. Of course it was him. Of course.
Yes.
Yeah, like as soon as he was touching, it's like, all right, that's how we're doing it. But so Draka offered her blood-stained coins to make up for the broken lead. Something valuable to her, she was willing to part with it.
For the greater good.
Yep. And even Schmidt was like, okay.
You're not a bad girl.
You're not. And while Schmidt was outside catching a breather, our buddies.
Frey.
Yeah,
Right.
just said, hey, so I done something. I
You're
killed all
covered
the
in blood.
horses.
Why are you covered in blood? I killed
the horses.
We
You're
have
the
no
traitor?
way to
Yep.
escape, right?
So, like, you're the traitor, aren't you? Like, yep.
Yeah. Why did you do it?
I don't believe in the cause. I'm sorry.
I love God. I hate your kind. I want you all to die.
Even Schmidt loves God though.
Yeah, it's true.
Like God damn. So Schmidt kills him. But you know, like, oh yeah, they're coming. They're coming this way. They know where you are. So have fun. So well, they didn't have everything printed yet. It's like, oh, so what do? We run. We go suppress. Like, what about the printing machine? We gotta leave it. So what is Draka's plan, Ethan? What does she say?
Everyone, for the greater good, protect me, because if they go backwards, you all inherited her mission. I inherited her heart. And I will see this through.
Yep. So even flips a coin.
Heads
That's my plan. Tails will do what you said.
Heads.
Yep. Then Schmidt, he grabs the coin. He says, "You run."
Everyone's like, "Are you serious, Captain?"
So he's gonna distract them.
Sacrifice for the cause.
Yep. That's all it's about. So I'm like, no.
If you watch this show and you don't have it in your top 3, drown yourself. Seriously.
But I can't wait for Schmidt and Novak.
Bro.
This is gonna be so good.
I want to see what Novak sees when she sees what's her face wearing Yolenta's hood.
Does
that happen?
I'm trying to think what he did. It wasn't like a big shocking thing.
He does see Draco with the hood though.
I'm trying to remember if she had the hood. Because didn't she give it to the Inquisitor?
No, she gave her old cloak to the Inquisitor.
Okay, I thought she gave Yolenta's. Okay.
No, she put Yolenta's on.
Yeah, it wasn't like a shocking thing. Like, why do you have that type of thing?
Yeah, that's disappointing.
It was just more of I'm just gonna hunt you down because I need to end this.
Basically,
that's more or less what it is. Yeah, he just wants to kill him. He just wants to move on with his life.
Yeah,
but I can't wait for Saturday. It's almost over.
There's 3 episodes, right?
That was
4.
21, right?
And there's 25, so 4.
Yes, 4 more.
Nando Memo.
Yeah, I'm still waiting on the fully version of the OP. Give it to me.
One of life's mysteries. One of life's great mysteries. What is the One Piece? What is Orb's full OP?
Watch them save it for like the finale. Watch, fucking watch. And I know where they would put it too. That's the thing. So I know where they would fucking put it.
Well,
so I was like,
well, it's a very upbeat. It's a very upbeat song for what it is. So that would have to be the conclusion, right? You would think.
Well, that's right. The last episode, it does not tie to main story, but it's like more of like the evolution of it as it goes on.
Also, they 2-year eternity it.
Kinda. Yeah, but it's done in a nice way, and you get a nice Easter egg. I'm not gonna say what, but you get a nice Easter egg.
Easter egg. Ooh.
Yep. Because I was confused when I read it. I'm like, wait, hold up. But I was like, oh no, like it's like I know, like oh okay. I was gonna say,
You had to Google. You had to Google it. You had to Google Easter egg.
No.
Oh, okay.
No. I just thought it was playing tricks with me.
Okay. Not
So I was like, okay, all right. I read it wrong. I was like, okay, but it's still cool. It's still really cool. But next up, solo leveling.
God, let me preface this. This was the very last anime that I needed to catch up on. Yeah. I needed to catch up on all 6 weeks that I've not been on this show. Did not watch it since the opening week that we reviewed it.
Yeah.
I am eternally grateful I binged it, and I am fully a convert on accepting certain shows really should be binged because having to wait week by week is absolute, utter torture. I could not imagine watching especially the one last week.
Oh yeah, last week was so good.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Proceed.
But yeah, they're holding like a little press conference type of thing for this actor who's an S rank.
Bullshit.
He's not. No, he's just an A rank. They're just doing this just so.
Is he an A rank? I thought he was. No, he said that he's guaranteed his A rank. He didn't even take his test.
Yeah.
I wanted him to take the test in front of us so we can see that he's like a D rank.
Yeah.
That would have been phenomenal.
But he's like, oh yeah, like I don't have to really do missions. It's just to just distract from my scandals. Like, dude, you're this piece, you're a piece of shit, basically.
Hopefully, you die next.
Yeah, and then Jinwoo.
I do hope who we see at the end. I hope he gets him.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we'll get to that, but
I hope he gets him.
But yeah, Jinwoo's trying to go with like, oh, how dare you? I come here. I was told to come here for my reevaluation, and then fucking daddy here, Gunhee, says, no, he's hot.
Bro, he's 80.
I don't care.
Bro, is that a great grandpa fetish? What is that?
I don't know what to call that. It's still. It's
not a daddy fetish.
It's gilf, but D milf. It's a dilf. It's a G dilf.
Great granddad.
It's grandpappy. I love to.
That's pilf. Grandpappy.
G dilf.
G pilf.
Yes. Or you can call him.
Just go all over me.
Yes. But he's like, oh, I brought Jinwoo here, so he's with me.
See, get the fuck
back.
Yeah,
and he gets to do the reevaluation. So show me what you can do.
I can make a clone.
It's like you're holding back. I can do 100 of them,
and I have 100 more.
Yep.
Also, and he shocks. He shocks these. So basically, we get the chairman of White Fang, and we get the chairman of the Hunters Association.
Yeah.
Not the Hunters, Hunters Guild, not the Hunter Association, but the Hunters Guild.
Yeah,
and they're both.
And Yunho, I think.
Yeah, and they're shitting bricks. They're like, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah.
Whoa.
It's like he was not like this a week ago.
Bro, it was crazy. I think going back to the previous episode when you had the chairman like fawning over the fact that he's so OP, he's like, man, if I was 10 years, Chairman Go was like, he's 80. He's like, if I was just 10 years younger, if I was 70, I'd be able to stand next shoulder to shoulder to this man.
Yeah,
that's how great.
Yeah, he's one of the more powerful S-rank people.
Hell yeah.
And that aura, like I'm telling you, from we was like trying to recruit all that,
but it's ominous and evil. That's the crazy thing.
I know.
I'm fully invested to see that foreshadowing that they did. They were like, the stronger you get, the more you're gonna lose yourself. He goes into that trance. Everybody goes into that like sinister.
Jim was been doing that, yes.
And you see it in the finale. You see it not the finale, but you see it at the end of the episode how sinister he is.
Yeah.
But anyway.
But we also see the evolution of these monsters. One's like an ant type of thing.
Yeah, and apparently from our friends, he's pretty fucking important.
Yeah, well, I'm sure that will come into play later. But Jim was officially in S rank, and I like the sister's reactions.
Yeah,
Like,
I
hey,
no, I love
hey,
what's her friend's reaction who was with Jinwoo. They're like,
yeah, Sung Yi. Like,
uh,
hey,
uh,
hey.
your brother's on the fucking stream.
Oh God, no chroma. What?
Nani?
So you why? Like, yeah, why did you tell me you're an S-rank?
It just happened, bro.
Yeah. So now that he's
By
an
the way,
S-rank,
I loved how everybody like in his life they were like happy for him,
yeah,
including his crush, his first love. I laughed when they showed her face though.
yeah.
I laughed.
So, oh,
I hope
but
he gets with I hope he gets with the other S rank.
Heian or
Cha
whatever,
Cha
Cha Heian, yeah.
Cha Hunter. Yeah, I hope he gets with her.
Yeah. I think he does. I'm not sure.
Oh my god, I hope so.
Yeah, she's also bad.
Make wonderful S rank babies, please.
But Jinho was like, oh well, I failed to get Jinwoo, but he wants me to join him. So you're gonna throw everything away for this company? Like, yeah.
Yep. See ya.
It's like, all right, then you're gonna be a poor. You're gonna be a poor.
Cool. See ya.
Yep. But Jin was out. Now that actually I can sell stuff, so I need gear. I need heat proof gear type of thing.
Yep. I need to survive.
That's like millions of won.
Billions of won.
Yeah. I was like, oh, do you have anything cheaper? Like, well, if you could break the glass.
Oh no! It's a joke.
I'm kidding.
It's a joke.
But he sees a little mark on it, like
he cracked the glass just with his aura.
Yeah. But he gets a new dagger. It's like, oh, well, what if I traded? I got this one. I found this one. It's like, that's a lot of money.
Yeah, that's worth 100 million. He's like, I only paid 2.8 on the market. And he's like, can I use your bathroom? And then we see him later on. He got the cloak. He got the daggers. He bought the store.
Yeah, because turns out all that extra inventory he has, it's worth a lot of money.
Well, I don't think. Well, it's extra inventory because he can store it, but he has all these coins, and he's like, "What am I going to do with these coins? Oh, I'm just going to flip everything on the market."
Yep. So he goes back to that dungeon, level 75. He sees a giant. It's like, hey, let's summon Tusk.
You skipped an important part.
What?
Jin's song, was it? The guy who left his father.
Are you talking about his dad, right?
Yeah. So his dad's getting ready for work, talking shit about his son to his mom, and he collapses. And we come to find out his father, because he's been exposed to hunters, and he has no.
He also has that eternal sleep.
That Jinwoo's mom has, and he asks himself, and I'm so glad he did, because fuck him. He was like, "Am I being culled?" Yes, you are, you rat bastard.
Yeah, like you're an asshole.
Yeah, good. Anyway, now we get to the dungeon where he's level 75.
Yep, level 6. Yeah. He picked up where he left off. Yep. He sees the giant. It's like, I'm going to summon Tusk.
Yeah, and I'm going to give him the orb.
Yeah, give him the orb, and does one shots the damn thing.
He literally blows like a giant line of destruction.
It's like, I'm just going to let him keep it.
Let me say something, Matt, before we move on. That dungeon, why do I feel that's foreshadowing of what the town is going to look like?
Oh, probably.
When the Great Invasion happens.
I can see that being a thing.
I totally see that foreshadowing. This is literally what the city is going to look like.
But so he needs to collect demon soul, demon general soul. So he splits up his entire army basically.
Yep, and some of his army gets wiped out.
So he's hanging out. Like, but I'll check on where there's a little less activity because maybe they're being stopped somewhere.
Yeah, but he's like, it's been 2 days. We're stuck. What's going on? Oh, these people get wiped out. To your point, what you're going to
the people he just got, like Tusk and all that, like, well, they're wiped out already. Iron's wiped out.
Let's go see who's wiping my soldiers out.
Yeah, so these guys that kind of look like Igris.
They do.
Yeah, kill Tank. Like, no, Tank.
There's cousins.
And then June sees like, oh, so this is why you guys. Oh, that's why you guys are beast killers, and it's easy for you to kill.
Yeah. He kills 3 off the bat, and the episode ends with,
like, do you experience fear? Oh, I know I know you guys do.
Nah, now I know my answer. Slice.
Yeah, so you fight that last one. Yeah.
He got that evil, sinister look, bro. And then we get.
So he's gonna summon them. He's gonna summon them when he kills them.
Yeah. No, he can't. Remember, he can't collect the souls. We established that early on that he can't collect any of those souls in the dungeon because he tries to get like the small fry, and he can't pull them.
Are you talking about the ice elves or?
No, anybody in that dungeon, he can't pull any of those people.
Okay.
Yeah, so he can't collect them.
Got it. Okay. I like how they. Where's that one orc? Like, oh yeah, he was splat in the ceiling.
Ah, fuck.
Like, that's why there's only 3 of you. Okay.
Yeah, well, 3 will do. You
Yeah.
protect my sister.
Yep.
Okay, crawls in her ass as a shadow.
Pretty much.
And then we get the after credit with the ant.
Yep. And that okay, so that's gonna play a part.
Yep.
But next time, moving on.
This is before we move on. I loved your comments today in our chat, where it took you and Chris's criticisms and said, "Eat your words, apologize."
And it's like, and so I took it personally. And it's like, well, all right, you showed us, all right, like we know what you could do, but now you're actually showing it.
It means everything it says. And I had no criticism, and I'm so happy. And I'm so glad I rated it low on my 24 list at number 14. I think I did.
Yeah, I think I had a 19.
Well, it won't be in those places by the end of the year. I tell you what.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like, okay, like now we got what they like on Solo. Now we're getting the meat.
No potatoes.
Yeah, no potatoes here,
as Booker T says.
Yeah.
Oh,
but yeah, Dragon Ball Daima.
Well, so I asked the question in our chat, and I'll pose it on the air. I skipped GT because everyone told me it was mid because it's children, and Super Saiyan 4 isn't even canon. Well, after watching the entirety of Daima and watching this episode in particular, the question I posed was, do I need to go back and watch GT now?
No, you don't.
Okay.
No, you don't. I don't think they're going to call it Super Saiyan 4.
They're going to call it...
I think like Super Saiyan Demon or something like that. I think it's going to be exclusive to that world. That demon world.
Namek Saiyan? What is it?
Or does Super Saiyan Demon or whatever.
I forget his name.
Nezu.
Super
yeah,
Saiyan.
but fucking Goma, or I'm sorry, Jiren, because it's the same fucking outfit.
It's not Jiren, no. Goma really looks like a clown. Jiren looks bad.
But I'm saying he's wearing the actual outfit.
Which, by the way, it's completely unrelated. Side note: I bought some more Funko Pops a couple days ago. I'll read you off because they're mostly anime. I bought Muhammad Ali's not anime, Michael Jordan's not anime, Patrick Ewing's not anime, nor is Wolverine. But I got myself a glow in the dark Jiren. I got myself Spirit Yunho from Black Clover. I got Valkyrie Armor Noel. I got Himeno. And I got Useless Miwa. I swear to God, when I saw Useless Miwa, I was more happy to get her than any of the other Funko Pops. Useless Miwa is my favorite in Jujutsu.
Just do not put it in a jar.
No, I keep them in the box and they're up on display in my on my walls in the living room.
But
anyway, move on.
Anyway, Goma, he's all bulked up. No one can touch him.
Yep.
Goku Super Saiyan 3, even that's not working. I swear, Super Saiyan 3 sucks. I'm sorry. It sucks. It's a shitty form. It's always been.
It just doesn't make sense to me that they can do damage at Super Saiyan 1, but then when they go Super Saiyan 3, it's like
it's very a lot. It's very key consuming. That's why they can't maintain it for long. That's why they don't really try to turn into.
But again, you broke the system when you invented Super Saiyan God, and then Ultra and Super Saiyan.
Well, apparently God Key is easier to handle than freaking Super Saiyan 3.
That don't make no sense.
Well, to them it does.
That's like going from like a Hyundai to a BMW to a Mercedes, and the Mercedes is harder to handle than the BMW. But then you go to a McLaren, and you're like, oh, this is better.
But again, Super Saiyan 3 is useless in any universe, any timeline. It sucks. Stop using it. Now, I'm hoping it's done after this. But they're jobbing. Everyone's jobbing left and right. Arinsu tells Goma to get the Dragon Balls.
Okay.
So yeah, so basically you have to make the wish. Bird like it's the only way to stop Goma. And when Super Saiyan 3, Goku got knocked the F out. Nezu goes to him and says, hey, I'm going to give you a power-up.
Super Saiyan Beast.
So he does like what Guru used to do, unlock your potential, whatever you want to call it.
And we get
unlocks this Super Saiyan 4.
It's the same. It's got to be Super Saiyan 4. Did he have? He had the no. You know what he didn't have? That is one thing that they can claim.
But
He didn't have the red undershadow. Because doesn't he have red undershadow? He has red eyes, but didn't he have like red undershadow?
I think so. But
He didn't have that. He didn't have the red undershadow.
Yeah.
So technically, you can, if you want to go that technical, it's not Super Saiyan 4. You can call it.
I think it's gonna be exclusive to that world because if it was a real Super Saiyan 4, that fight would have been easy. But he's still getting his ass kicked.
He's 10.
I don't care.
That's the whole principle.
Like, did he forget how to fight? Because I know he went back to being a complete moron that he usually is.
He's 10.
So what?
I mean, bro, even fucking Gotenks couldn't fucking take Gomon, probably. They're 10.
No, I think Gotenks would have had a kind of better chance.
You think because they're at that age. They're 10, right, in the series. So
they're babies now. They're babies now, but
yeah, but I'm saying, keeping in mind, like you said, if it was Super Saiyan 4 adult, he would have mopped the floor with Gomon.
But that was fake. He turned to him when he was a kid, though.
Still,
that's how he got it.
You don't have the muscles. You don't have as much stamina. You don't have as much like Saiyan power, right? Things last shorter. I think you're right. If they were adults, Super Saiyan 3 probably would have killed Goma. Because it took Super Saiyan 2, I think, was it, to take out Majin fucking Deborah. Right? Or was that Super Saiyan 1? No, technically it was Super
Deborah. No, technically Deborah. Are you talking about Deborah and DBZ?
Yeah.
He technically beat Gohan.
At Super Saiyan 2? He beat Super Saiyan 2 Gohan?
I think it was 1. It was Super Saiyan 1.
Yeah, because it took Super Saiyan 1 Majin level Vegeta to beat Deborah before Buu ate him.
Well, Vegeta did not fight Deborah. Vegeta only fought Goku. Gohan fought Deborah. It went nowhere. Deborah left. Vegeta was Super Saiyan 2 when he fought Goku. And Deborah died by Buu before Vegeta showed up.
Oh, I thought Deborah had faced him and then was weak.
No.
I didn't remember that. I thought he was weak and then Buu ate him.
No. Deborah is strong, though. Buu was
but also keep in mind, you have the Evil Eye.
Yeah.
Evil Eye apparently is OP as shit. Yeah. So that matters as well.
And of course,
it makes sense that 10-year-old beast Goku couldn't defeat fully adult Evil Eye Goma.
But that's just, it made it look like it was just so easy. That's like we're back
where
we were. That's why we're back where we were.
Yeah, Goma doesn't even have tear clothes. He's not bleeding anywhere.
Yeah, no, he took one big move, boom, out for the count, and all of a sudden he's giant Ursula, and then I take everything away. Cool, you're back to base form.
Tohei's been watching too much Hulk Hogan.
I guess it's like, oh, this is not gonna work for me, bro. I'm just like, you fucking kidding me? It's just it was cool to see, sure, but it was just treated like it was nothing.
Yeah,
that was it.
I think we don't know what the wish was to end the episode. I think he wished all of them to be adults.
That's what I think too.
Yeah, and now we're gonna get.
I swear, if that's a struggle, if that is still a struggle, even if they win, I'm still gonna be annoyed.
Because then we'll get Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. We'll get Super Saiyan Beast 4/4 Goku.
Yeah, and Piccolo.
Piccolo's just Piccolo. He hasn't.
Yeah,
he hasn't reached Orange Piccolo yet.
Yeah, it's I'm trying to not take it away because I know people wanted that thing canon for so. That's the only thing they wanted canon in GT out of everything else. That's the only thing they wanted.
Super Saiyan 4.
Yeah, that's all they want. That's all they cared about. That's all they liked.
Yeah.
And it's just you still get your ass kicked.
I think it doesn't matter to a degree simply because of the fact that you already have, and it's already established in the audience's mind. You have God form, you have you have God form, you have instinct, you have blue, and so those are always going to supersede 4. And
again, whatever they decide to call it.
yeah, per the standard, you know, and it doesn't make any sense to me. Like they're like, oh, we're gonna go Super Saiyan. They go from base to 1 straight to God. There should be, you know, instead of going from straight, like it should be base, go to 2, right?
Yeah.
Or go from 2 to 3, or from 1 to 3, like they've been doing. They skip 2, they just go straight to 3. So, you know, there should be more of that. I understand 3 is like hard to maintain, but then they managed to find the key anyway to fucking go back and turn from nothing straight to fucking God. Straight.
Well, say God Key's different. That's the thing.
Key is key.
Right, but I'm saying like they have their own type of faith for it. That's why they have their own set stuff, especially with the transformations now. But
I don't know, brother. It doesn't work for me.
That's what they do. That's Dragon Ball.
Well, Daima's not on my list. I can assure you it's not on my top 15.
It's not on mine either.
It's not on my top 15 at all. So
yeah, it'll be my first review on Comic Book Click's website when it's done.
Fair enough.
Yeah, because I'm on that too, because that's part of the Dirt Sheets comic book website, pop culture. I said I could write for anime, so I said I would. I'm not gonna do like every week, but I would do end of season reviews and first impressions. So that will make it a little bit easier.
Sure.
So Daima will be my first one because that ends next week.
You should have them take my fucking reviews.
I can do that.
See what happens.
Well, I still got to test it out first. See how I want to do it too.
I have to talk to my other friend Chris because he's been dying to get I haven't posted any of my 2024 reviews. I'm sitting on all my 2024 reviews. I've not posted any of them online, and so I told him I'd take the PDF and drop it into another one so he could drop it into his, and he would publish them on a cadence. So we'll see. Anyway, more to be had on that.
Anyway, main events: 100 girlfriends who really, 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 really love you.
100 girlfriends that really, really, really go Super Saiyan.
Yeah, they will go Super Saiyan for you.
Yes.
Yeah, basically, do not piss off Shizuka. Do not make her cry. That is the cardinal sin.
I really, look, I just realized what you said 2 hours ago. You changed the title. Yeah. I like the other title better, but it's too late now.
I like this one. He is, she is. Everyone is. Why not? Even Goku. Like, we're all Super Saiyan now.
Yeah, we're all Super Saiyan. We're not, unfortunately. You and I are not. We might make money on this podcast if we were Super Saiyan.
Probably not even that. That would be our budget. Just putting yellow hair as a Super Saiyan in the background.
Yeah, right. You just have it like just glowing fucking yellow and lightning and stuff in the background.
Yeah. But yeah, this is basically the baseball game. Hahari and the maid and Kurumi were able to actually be a part of the game.
Because they had 3 legitimate members of the baseball team that were sick.
Yeah, so like, hey, can they do it? Like, all right, fine, why not?
Sure.
Yeah, decent game so far, sure.
Right.
Until the other team decides to play dirty.
They're all Majins, by the way.
Yeah.
They're all demons.
Yeah.
All of them.
Why not?
They all got pointy ears.
Pointy ears, teeth, whatever you want to call it. They're gremlins. They're gremlins. Throw them out. Get rid of them.
They're otherworldly, to say the least.
And one of them decides to make Shizuka cry, saying she's holding the team back, worthless. Why were you born?
All valid questions.
Hey, leave her alone. Leave her alone, Airdabbit.
My least favorite of the bunch.
Oh, stop.
It really is.
Oh, stop.
Who's your least favorite of the bunch? Hahari, because she's
probably Kurumi.
You think?
She's okay.
She's an undercover lesbian.
I mean, sure, but and Hahari is stepmom lesbian, so
Incestian, low key.
Exactly. She's in those stepmom videos that you see.
Hey,
she wants to air in them.
They've gotten some good mileage on my phone.
Mato's great. Iko is a masochist, so that's easy. Nice.
Of course, for you. That's
it's easy. It's easy.
Ding 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 ding.
No, I will bet her. I want to know about the other two. We'll see about them. I don't want like a fashionista. I think.
Oh, I might like her.
Yeah, Mimi.
No, so far, I like. So far, it's Hikari, and then the new girl, the masochist.
You like her?
Yeah, she's my number 2.
Yeah. So, as I see that Shizuka is crying, They get mad, they get motivated, they turn Super Saiyan.
As you can see on our screens.
As you can see, if you're
We're
watching,
going to remove ourselves for 2 seconds so you guys can see it.
I love how AIs is just the hairs up.
Still. No, what do you mean? They have lightning.
But I'm saying, like, no, for AI, like her, but she's just the back of her hairs is up. He's just up.
Oh, I know, right?
I know no spikes, no ever, just it's up. Everyone else, they had their hair down, they have spiky hair. Just
this is more efficient.
It is. No, you know what? She's my number one. AI is my number one.
She's my number 3.
She's very efficient.
Pervert girl, masochist, AI.
Yeah. And then now they're getting back into it, and even Hikaru's like, "Hey, mom, if you get this, my girlfriend will kiss you." Basically.
Oh my God. Underage lips.
Let's call what it is. Hikaru and Karai, they're a couple too. I will not.
You can ship them.
They kissed multiple times.
You can ship them.
Exactly. Like I said, they're a legit couple. I don't want to hear it. Just make everyone poly.
I haven't been
make everyone together.
I haven't been paying attention much to the rankings and stuff you guys have been posting. Is Rentaro still like 8 out of 10 on that list?
That's been this week's will be tomorrow. So I think that's one of they'll update it with the masochists on there too. So we'll see how many of them are going to be on there.
Oh my God!
I need a whole suite.
I do not.
Even just for 1 week. I just want it.
I do not. Okay, fine. I'll give you a week.
That's what I'm saying. I just want 1 week.
I'll give you a week. I'll tell you what is a spoiler. This is solidly right now in my top 10, and I don't see it falling off.
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
This show is definitely in my top 10, and I don't see it falling off. This has been fucking hilarious.
This
show is so funny.
I've been howling.
This season 2 is better than season 1 as well.
I need more, but I like them both for different things. Yes,
sure.
But they definitely. But this stuff has more comedy side of it. We're getting more with the new girlfriends and like a separate episode.
Yeah.
So I can't wait for the next 2.
Me neither.
Like I said, I think the fashionistas next. Me. Yep, she's girlfriend 10. Yep. Okay, cool. We're not gonna get that one I thought we were gonna get. I think that's gonna be next season that Chris pointed to.
Oh, what's up with that one?
I told you about that one. The cringe one. The cousin.
Oh yeah. Oh
yeah. No. That's girlfriend 12. They're going up to 11.
So she's the first one of season 3.
Yeah, I was like, how?
Just missed her by 1.
Yeah, just missed her by 1.
Can't end the season on an unlucky 13.
No. Yeah, so I'm gonna be curious about the long hair girl, the one that hides her face. She's number 12. It looks like. So let's see what her deal is.
Oh, so the ring girl.
Meme. Yeah, her name is Meme.
So she looks like the ring girl.
Yes.
That's not cute.
Yeah, I don't know what her deal is. So.
How many personalities? Like, is he? If he has 100 girlfriends, are there truly 100 different personalities of women in the world?
I feel like they're going to be a mix of some, like Kurumi. It has a little bit of tsundere in there, even though she's a glutton.
Yeah, I see that.
Akari and Hari are perverts, but
you got masochist girl.
Yeah, we got the masochist. We got the mad scientist. We get the one that's kind of like a robot.
We get like a mad botanist, mad marinologist.
Poison Ivy.
Yeah, you gonna get Poison Ivy?
Let's go. I bet you one's gonna be like a break dancer, street performer.
Oh, we're getting Ray Gun?
Yes, we're getting Ray Gun. But she'll actually be entertained.
Oh my God. Well, they should mix it up. They should add like American girl, Korean girl, Italian girl, British girl.
I'd be okay with transfer student. You know what?
Transfer student has to. Yeah, you have to have transfer student in there.
Oh, it is. Hold on. I'm actually gonna see. Is the new girl a transfer student? No, she's not. No, she's Japanese. She's a nurse.
Is one of the 100 girlfriends a transfer student?
It has to. It has to.
You would think, right?
It better. It fucking better.
So he's got middle school. They're not that bad. They won't go elementary school. I pray to the Lord Jesus Christ they don't do that.
They do not.
They've got the adult.
Yeah, so, I think the limit for middle school is like the third year.
In most, well, I mean, we've got romances where they're in the second year, obviously with what's it called? With
The Kurumi is third year, so
yeah, Kurumi's the third year, but I'm just in general with like anime, they'll go to start in like second year, like we have with Dangers.
or
Because they started off at second years in middle school.
yeah. Imagine that principal, that Predator one is a girlfriend.
Fuck no, please don't.
I will.
The reason why we're talking about ages, I was like, he's got to get a college girl.
Well, the mad scientist is 18. She just held back, I think.
Just a lolly.
Well, that's their norm because you can't have actual 18 and
She's a lolly that pisses in diapers.
I know she's a man.
She's a little.
I know. I know she is. That's
why I don't like her. I don't like her because she's a little.
That's part of why I kind of don't like her. Like,
you like her because she is a little. I don't like her.
No,
because
I said I don't. I said I don't.
Oh, you don't like? Okay,
yeah.
God. You don't like her because she's a little.
No. I think that's my competency. There's too much of those experiments have been going on.
I mean, that's the lead-in. Except for the baseball episode, it's the lead-in.
I was like, I just want to break on that. Like, just stop, dude. Just stop.
Well, actually, no, that's a lie. That's a lie too because they had the gluttony episode.
Yeah, the eating contest. Yeah.
Eating contest. That wasn't an experiment. I'm surprised she didn't come up with something like, "Oh, drink this. You'll have a bottomless stomach."
Yeah, it will backfire. Like, but you'll blow up after 5 minutes.
Yeah, like your asshole. You're not gonna have an asshole when you're done with this.
Yeah, it's like you're eating Chipotle.
So you're eating Taco Bell.
Yeah. Pretty much, but yeah, Iku, she hits the home run with Rentor's help. Also, like how the demon girls were like to Shizuka, like she reminds me of my lost puppy that died.
That was cute.
It just like hugs you, like ah.
That was cute.
It is no that, and of course the mom she was saved because her tit hit the base.
God bless them melons.
God damn it. I'm like, God damn it, but it works because it's her.
It is. Those eye cups, bro. Those eye cups for the win.
Like, Jesus Christ. But no, it was just funny. We had to because of Super Saiyan. That's why it was our main event. We saw
that's why Daima was our co-main event because Lord knows it'll never co-main probably ever again.
Yeah, no. It was just only one.
Spoiler, won't main event either.
What?
I said spoiler.
We did get it because we did that for our fall premiere. That's all we got.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's true.
We did, yeah, because they're like, we get two core. Like, that's that one. Okay.
This is the last tribute to Toriyama. Great.
Yeah. Closing thoughts before we get out of here.
It's good to be back. Can't wait to be back.
Good to have you back.
Probably won't make it next week. Jesus Christ. I'm already foreseeing it. I mean, dude, I'm you know me, I'm perpetually busy on the weekends. That's why it takes me forever to catch up.
I know.
Tomorrow I'm going to TNA. Friday I'm going to my indie where I get to meet Kurt Angle and Kevin Nash and Melina and there's somebody else too. I wanted to meet. There's multiple people there. I'm gonna be brought over the weekend. I'm probably gonna spend I already spent $130 alone on Kurt Angle and Kevin Nash.
Right.
So I'm spending well over in the TNA meet and greets. I'm trying to meet Joe Hendry and the Hardys.
Nice.
So I'm spending.
Well, if you meet
well
Joe Hendry, give him a shout out for me. Tell him to give me a shout out.
Shout out, Matt.
Yep.
I'll record it.
All right, thank you. I tell him I believe, damn it.
We all believe in Joe Hendry.
We all do. We believe in Joe Hendry on this channel.
I wish he would appear since we said his name.
Man, if only I had the song in the soundtrack.
Say his name and he
appears.
Super Saiyan Rentaro.
Super Saiyan Rentaro.
Not that good. It's good to be back, buddy.
We'll workshop on that. But with that, the cafe is closed.
Yeah.
Join us Tuesday. Follow us on our social media platforms. If you're watching the video, we have it all down here. Mm-hmm. All the links, all the tags. If you're listening to this audioly, also please do that. Listen on Apple, listen on Spotify. Give us a 5-star rating. That really helps us out. Follow me, DavidPhoenix12 on Twitter, Instagram, House Husband Cosplay. Follow Ethan, Showstopper24 on Twitter, AnimeDaisuke24. Follow Otalku Cafe on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Just type in Otalku Cafe. If you want to see the video replays, type in Otalku Cafe on the YouTube channel. We're everywhere for you to listen to your favorite podcasts. Thank you, WT Network, Tertiary Media, and Tertiary Radio for hosting us on their social media platforms. And thank you, Sean, for being our editor. We will see you all Tuesday with that Oyasumi, and good night.
Goodbye, Sekai.
When the sun goes to sleep, I find myself in a heap because it hurts so much to be away from you. It makes my day when I get a text from you. But still I say goodbye again. Let's hope this isn't the last time that I see your face. But hey, it's fine. I know everybody needs a little space. There's no one to blame. Goodbye again. Let's hope this isn't the last time that I hear your voice. But it's your choice. I can't keep you here forever. Just promise me that you'll come